Hello, everybody, and welcome to Witcher Crimson Spirits, where Wade was... You okay back there, buddy?
Yeah, I had to turn the green down.
Okay. You don't want too much... Wade Smash?
Oh, I do like to play Hulk in Marvel's Avengers, but I've not played that in a while. Is it better now? Do you know, Scott?
They've got Nighthawk out now.
They had a 56 gigabyte update the other day.
Do you guys see the top left-hand corner of Messy's screen, how there's a car there?
Yes.
I don't know how it's arranged on yours, but for me, I'm directly above Messy, so where my camera is picking up this bit, it looks like this is a continuation of his car.
I see what you're talking
I
about.
can't really see the car because it kind of blurs off the corner there.
No, I'm talking to you guys. Never mind them.
Why?
You see that, Pat?
I do see that. It's a little weird.
Let us talk about this thing you can't experience with us.
But not all of you can experience it. Pat, it's a me and Pat thing. Shut up. So, listen, Kelly made a specific request today, Wade.
I saw what it was. Be nice to Kylie.
It was no, that wasn't the request.
Oh, I just read what she actually asked, but by all means, speak for her.
No, she requested in Discord.
Mm-hmm.
She did. Kelly requested that I tell the graveyard story.
I believe you.
All right, I got at least 10 minutes, then I'll be back.
No, she wants me to tell the graveyard story. So last time you guys did a bunch of research, found out where it was at the circumference, the perimeter of where these vampires were attacking.
Are we starting?
After you discovered that perimeter of where they're attacking, then all of a sudden the cops showed up.
Right, this is actually happening again. This is actually happening again.
I think I stopped streaming and come back to this.
Yeah, no,
We could have been watching boob physics.
I could have been making my penis even bigger.
Biggier.
That's
Biggier.
Yeah, which did you go with penis 1 or penis 2?
I went with default.
Timeout.
Penis 1, okay.
In character customization, you can change the size of your junk.
You can change the size and
You know how
other
you
things.
took it like personally? I didn't mean it that way. I meant you can customize your penis in the game.
You can have a big penis.
Yeah, and
in
other things.
Cyberpunk was literally the sentence I said, and you took it personally as in like, I'm 7'4", have micro penis. I was like, that's not what I said.
7'4".
That's what
Scott,
you
I'm
said.
so sorry, but 4 of you can fit inside me now.
does that mean I have a
And
micro
height
penis?
wise too.
But yeah, so funny thing, somewhat of a spoiler here. You can have big penis. You can have default penis, big penis, small penis, or vajayjay.
Wait. What kind of penis is for JJ?
You can also have smooth.
It's an innie, not an outie.
Oh! No, default. Tell me about default. How we rocking on default?
It's about right.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I can't wait to play Cyberpeen at some point.
Wait. How tall is Messi?
Come on, don't
Like
dox me,
1.5 Dale Rigs, I think.
No.
Okay,
Messi is shorter than me. He's shorter than me. He's like 5'8".
To give you a
They look the
context,
same to me. I
Messi.
don't remember.
To give you guys context, you can either choose the default, which is Messi. You can go big penis, which is Wade. You can go small penis, which is Scott.
What? No.
Or you can go JJ, which is like Rena.
So
Wait, what's
are you
default? What's
Are
default?
you the underwear
I have
one?
not
Is
seen
this
any
one?
of you
Default
guys'
is
private
Messi.
parts, so I cannot speak from experience like Pat can. I missed the initiation.
I'm talking in height.
Messi, when you're talking.
Okay.
So Pat, when you
I'm
chose
drinking
your
Dr. Pepper
when you
also.
chose
Look
your
at
genitalia,
Doctor.
you had to choose between Wade, Messi, Scott, or Rena, and we know you went with the messy penis. Like you got to go with the messy penis.
The big's just too large, honestly. It's just like
It was
it's
it was a
it's too
little
big.
weird.
Now,
I will say, while I was choosing my background, I didn't want to show the penis for chat, so I used this image to block it. Wade did give me permission to use it.
Hey, I covered the head on that one.
Oh,
You did. Thank you.
Come on.
It was either this one or it was gonna be this one while I chose the penis, and it's really a toss-up.
You don't want to go with that one. That one's a little too raw. Oh, that one's even worse.
Is that like
me boy?
circumcised and uncircumcised?
That's the default. The default is uncircumcised.
All right.
got a
17 minutes.
You got a little
not really.
sleeve for your weenie.
Not really 17 minutes. We just started. Are we ready to start?
Yeah,
we
you
didn't finish
know,
the graveyard story,
I
so-
think we should just dive right in.
I actually was diving in. Do you want to?
Great.
Yeah. So continuing with the deep dive that we had
So
already
the cops
begun.
show up, and then what happened?
Oh god damn it!
I don't even know the story. I'm sorry.
No, it's
How?
good.
He tells it every other episode.
I don't listen to him.
That's fair.
That's
honestly,
why
that's
the
fair.
plot never moves forward. Oh,
Call
I
me.
I
I'm
get
the
it
main
now.
character. Yeah.
All right, so picking up where I was just leaving off, you guys had walked the perimeter and found where it was that you believe that the vampires were kind of like centralized. You was like between a few different areas, maybe the town that you were in, maybe the where the vineyard was, or somewhere in between the two. So you decided to go investigate the vineyard, had a little chat with Major Domo over there, and then decided to be like, yo, when we finish this thing, can we come back and like check for some stuff? And he was like, you're not leaving with anything else. And you're like, and then you decided to leave to go fight the vampire, which you found out from Derb, who was actually being a good Derb, good boy, who actually crafted you a brand new steel sword. Did a good job.
This Derb sword doesn't mean you get to pet him on the head. If I ever pet you on the head, Scott, the answer is no. You're greasy. But also, I wouldn't do it.
I'm not greasy.
Have you seen the top of your head from my angle?
Yeah, you're kind of greasy.
Wait a second. What do you mean by from your angle? Because that sounds that sounds
Sound a little sus.
moving on.
Tell you, Scott, compared to you, I've taken a closer look.
Listen, oh Jesus! Like, it was like you know Molly came with you when you visited Florida. So
Yes, she did. Thank you for reminding me.
you're welcome.
Yeah, she ate Chick-fil-A.
Oh wait, we did. We had like so many. Oh, that's right. There was like a.
Oh
like
yeah,
a
you guys
bowl
bought
of
like a thing of
nuggets, wasn't
nuggets. It was a huge thing of nuggets. It was like an offensive amount of nuggets. Like it was
Yeah.
chicken homicide. Sorry,
Remind me
genocide.
of was it what's the movie called where the oh god like the spy movie where the kid's like the British spy movie and they like the Samuel L.
James
Jackson's character serves like Big Macs on like the platters instead of
Kingsman.
Kingsman. Yeah, Kingsman where
Kids?
Samuel L. Jackson's character is like I prepared a glorious supper and like the dude lifts the thing, it's just like fucking McDonald's on the tray.
It's like, that's
That was
product
us.
placement.
We had this big fancy like layout. It was like chicken nuggets order.
I'm sorry.
It was good. It was good. I
They
mean,
were
I
great.
wasn't complaining about the food. It was good. It was just like the way like the fancy tongs. I feel like to get the chicken like out. We're like, oh yes, chicken.
Yeah, we went all out with
nuggets.
our Chick-fil-A catering.
Chick-fil-A is not cheap, honestly. You could have gone cheap. You could have gotten like, these little dinosaur nuggets that still have the bones in them.
You know what? Next time I'll get you like a 4 for $4 from Wendy's. No, just like
I won't lie.
it won't be
What,
what
if
you
I want
wanted.
the nuggets again?
Yeah, you
But-
can get nuggets in the 4
but-
for $4.
but
It won't be what
I
you
like-
Oh, I want the Chick-fil-A nuggets.
Whatever-
Huh.
No, you can't get that from Wendy's.
Is this
I
not
like-
Winnie the
I
Pooh
like
riding a
the-
robot?
It is Winnie
It
the Pooh
is.
out of the robot. Yeah.
You guys got me to go on the distract. Now it's my fault we're distracted.
There you go.
But the Dino Nuggets, like the Tyson like Dino Nuggets, those are legit good.
Well, Tyson's a decent brand, but I've had some. I had some that were like in an unmarked bag. That were just,
Wait, what nuggets did you put in your mouth from an unmarked?
they had a big bone in there.
I'm sure they.
I remember
Wait.
dipping it. I was like, and my teeth didn't come together because of the bone.
What grocery store were you
I
at?
don't. It was at a friend's
Someone
house.
dropped
I was
off
trying
a-
to be nice about it, but I totally lost my appetite. But they had this like unmarked, just plastic bag of chicken nuggets.
And from which angle did they see the top of your head, Wade?
Well, when I was sitting, they were probably about like this much taller than me, because most people when I'm sitting down are still not taller than me. So
Sir, we
kind
have
of
an
an
unmarked bag of chicken nuggets here. Do you want us to call it in?
it was literally, it was just like a clear plastic thing that was like this big. It was like I don't know. It was a big old thing of nuggets, but it was like clear. There was no marking.
Rena,
Copy
would
that,
you?
Niner. What shape are they? Dinosaur, sir. Yeah, bring them in.
Rena, would you care to weigh in on these chicken nuggets?
I mean, whenever last time I had chicken nuggets was like at Mickey D's, so and it's been a while.
Oh,
That's pretty much it.
I
So-
kind of like
You don't eat chicken
Sad-
nuggets on a
sad
regular
ending.
basis.
Dude, Rena's just playing Cyberpunk right now. She's
No, I
she's not
wish
even-
it's not down. I'm actually working.
Just getting ready to launch it.
I eat chicken nuggets fairly regularly.
If
but
you
I
need to
have a
download
kid.
it, Rena, and
have a-
Steam's taking forever, switch your server
I have a 5-year-old.
location on Steam to like West Africa. That's what I did.
Ooh, okay. Thanks for telling me.
I bless
Wait,
the
hold on.
names.
The prince? Like the prince's
What?
house?
Yeah.
What?
No.
What the fuck are you talking
Oh,
about?
sorry. I thought you
You
guys
must
got
have
that
got
email.
scammed one too many times and memorized
Oh,
the location of
Prince.
all these guys.
Moving on.
The
So,
prince I know is Will Smith.
or how about Prince, or the artist formerly known as?
Oh, I know the artist formerly known as Prince. I know that one.
Yeah. All right.
Prince Ali. I know 3.
Yes, it is he, but not as you know him. Read my lips and come to grips with reality. Meet a blast from your past whose lies were too good to last.
I'll be right
Say
back.
hello to your precious prince. So, anyways, you guys got the whole thing pulled into finally. Like, you have the 3 of you. Sorry, Rena is kind of set as like bait for the trap for the Alp that you expect to come and attack you, right? Which is genuinely like a little bit worried. And you have the 3 of them sitting up on top of it. Sitting up on top of the ledge, kind of hiding a little bit. We never actually had them roll their stealth checks yet to see how well they're hiding, or am I wrong? Wait, I might be wrong on that one. Did they roll their stealth? Insight, medicine? No, you did not roll your
No.
stealth.
What are
Yeah.
we even? I don't remember what we're doing. Weren't we at the dude's house? Then we left. No, I don't remember doing
Yeah, we
anything
went
after
back
that.
to the city.
Correct.
Is that what it
And you
was?
gathered all the stuff, and then you came out and you were prepared to drink your potions, and you're like, all right, I'm drinking the potions right before the Alp attacks. And you actually
Yes.
blooped them into chat, which, Rena, if you could just do us a favor and re-bloop those into chat so we can see them again. It was a Shrike and Thunderbolt, I believe you were doing.
I don't know why, but I feel like we did.
Why do I have to turn them on again? That's weird.
No, just so we can have them easily available in chat so I can scroll up to them for people to see.
No, I know, but like they're usually at the top of the screen. and
Oh,
now I can
click
see
your
them,
mini.
so-
As soon as you click your mini, it's available.
Oh, thank you. Okay, I was like, wait a minute, how did I get it last time?
Yep.
Okay, Shrike.
And Thunderbolt. And then you were going to adjust your character's actual strength to being a 21, as you can see on here. It makes your effective strength score 21, which is awesome. And there's Shrike, so everybody can see it. Yeah.
All
right,
Wasn't
cool.
she gonna not take the potions till like right before the thing attacked? Because
That's exactly it.
I thought that was
Yeah,
the
that's
point.
what's
yeah.
happening.
Yep. But she wanted to try to time it so because she's actually poisoned for 10 minutes after she takes the second potion because the toxicity of these 2 potions is really high. So it's one of those things where it's like, we think it's coming, right? All right, hold on. Glug.
Yeah, she wouldn't take it until she knew for sure.
Yeah. And we had already plotted all that out. The only thing that we hadn't plotted out before we actually jump into this actual combat was you guys' stealth checks to try to hide from the Alp that was coming to attack Arena. Now,
I'll take a 20.
it's it's not a matter of whether or not it's going to attack you first. It's just a matter of tactics, right? So why don't you boys all roll me, because Rena's not hiding, she ain't scared.
Do we get advantage because we had extra time to prepare?
I would say yes you do.
It's the first time you've ever said yes to me asking for advantage for the
Hey, Hype Train,
think that is
I
true.
am currently muted to them. I just wanted to ask you guys if we are going to trigger Messi's
really glad we
big
had the
bad thing
advantage,
going
'cause that
on.
would've been a one
If you just want to just like spam a
We're all
bunch of
just rolling
yays or
stealth, yeah?
yeses in chat for me, that'd be a yes. If you want to spam stop Scots, if you want to know, that's a no. It's entirely up to you. But I say we entirely
Not
fuck
gonna
with
lie,
it. Why
saw
are
the
there so
three
many
of the fours like
no's?
Rena.
Why are
Come
there so
on.
many no's? What's going on here? Why are you? Yes, thank you, Neptune. Yeah,
bard. He's
Time
just kicking
Cole.
down the
There we
tree
go.
instead of hiding.
Yeah, see, Zy Panda knows what's up. Yeah,
Yeah,
come
I'll do
on,
that.
kind darkness,
Ooh,
kindest
12.
darkness,
Nice cat.
and Spunk. Spunk knows what's up. You gotta love that Spunk.
Round of applause, everyone.
Oh no, Scott's saying something in the chat.
Oh no, I was clearing my throat. I was like,
Sure. You do
Weird that
realize
we
we
saw your
all
lips
have.
moving and chat turned into
You
nothing but
realize
stop
we
Scott.
all have the stream open and can hear you, right?
This is true. Also, I heard you talking.
wait, you're unmuted?
Whenever we see you mute, yes, we immediately unmute.
Yeah. When I see you like do your little thing where you just look away and you do this where you cover your mouth with the mic. Yes, the first thing I do is unmute the stream.
I'll get smarter with my tactics.
Sure.
Great. Can't wait to
Hey,
see how you
guys,
get
I'll
away with
be
it next
right
time.
back with my mic.
Like, I need to look at something over.
We see him lift
Here.
up a megaphone and walk off like, oh, I don't know now.
Ouch. All right, so continuing. You guys rolled your stealth checks. You got advantage because Wade asked for it very nicely. And I said yes because I am a kind and generous DM. That really helped Pat. He got a 12. Pat, you do know that if you choose to inspire, and you guys are fully rested across the board with everything, there was nothing harming any of you at the moment, to be clear on that. You know that if you were to give anybody inspiration, by doing so, you would it would only last on them for 10 minutes. So I imagine you don't want to preload inspiration. You're going to wait for the first round of combat. Okay, cool. Unless, of course, maybe you get a perception or whatever on the creature coming in. All right, awesome.
My
Lastly,
perception is unusually high.
yeah, you're pretty awesome. We've already established that. Yeah.
If it comes within like kicking range, it's fucked.
I thought that was fucking range. Your foot must be a wade. All right, let's see. We got some luck adding to the pool.
Are you hiding, Rena, or are you staying out in the open?
No, she's out in the open.
I'm out in the open.
All right, 1, 2, 3, 4,
I'm a
5.
ball in district.
5 luck coming your way, just to get the stuff out of the way before we jump into the combat. And then it was... Oh, I get some dice too. Yeah, baby.
Who did that?
Oh, jeez.
Not to name names, but tell us or else.
And one of these came in. Hey, Rena, you got a vitriol. Again, just getting this out of the way really quickly. Yeah, you happened to notice it while you were standing around. You just like looked down and were like, oh, vitriol. Conveniently here.
Right there.
Wow, that's
Would you look at
nice.
that?
What's the rarest one of these herb things that you can find?
I would say the rarest. I'd say the one that you need the most common. She needs Rebus and Quaberith the most right now for this level, and that's going to change as she goes up in levels. So we're going to say you happen to find literally beast fangs just sitting there. It's like, oh, wow, a carcass nearby.
Nice. Just hanging out.
Yeah, well, you know, it wasn't a fully decomposed body, and you're like, oh, these are in great shape. Grab some beast fangs and move on. All right, cool. So while you guys are there, I want everybody that is everybody's welcome to roll a perception check, but the 3 of you that are hidden, I have to roll a disadvantage because you're trying to be discreet and hidden.
Perception, you said?
Yep, Rena gets a roll normal, of course.
Okay.
Good job, Imber.
Oh, fuck.
Why'd you roll at disadvantage?
That's what he said.
You're going to as well.
Oh,
Yeah, we're
I
all
didn't
rolling
listen to
with
him.
disadvantage
It
except
turns
for
out
me.
you listen to him better than I do.
Only when he says the words advantage
That's one word.
and roll.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah.
So Wade and
the bear
Imber.
and I are on the same page now.
Oh God, what are the 2 of you
There's
boys doing?
6 Alps. They're coming from the south.
Wow, Derb, you've gotten a lot more higher pitch since the last time I heard you.
I got kicked in the balls.
Sorry, I kicked him in the balls. That's what
I
we're doing.
just thought you guys were doing like a tickle fight, but
He
I
was
guess that
checking out
works.
the jiggle physics.
Oh, Derb, are those real?
Balls move independently.
And Rena, were you happy with your 18, or did you want to try to enhance that?
I'm happy with that.
Okay. So, because Alps move extremely quickly, and because they move extremely stealthily, I'm going to roll against your perception check. I will open roll so I can use my daddy's dice if I can.
Boo.
I don't need to though, because I fucking crushed it. So, as you guys are watching out, waiting for the Alp, you had seen signs of it coming. You had noticed that it was on its way because the area around you just got
I didn't.
completely quiet.
Yeah,
This
Wade
is-
doesn't know even where we're at anymore.
This is the Witcher sense is telling you like things are very quiet here. I know it's going to be attacking soon. This is when you would quickly drink both of your potions and just try to wait it out. Rita, could you roll me a D100, please?
Is that Popeyes?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Was
Yeah.
Popeye, yeah.
And don't
Not
forget
the
you-
one that has the chicken sandwich.
I've literally
Oh.
never watched an episode of Popeye in my life.
Oh, Brittany and I were just showing Rory that less than 2 weeks ago.
43 or Popeye?
I'm only 35.
Or the chicken.
Yeah,
That's what you
chicken
say.
or the TV show?
The
Now it's Popeyes.
the cartoon. Thank you, Rena. So anyways, you take the potions, and you were fortunate enough that when you take the potions, there was enough time because you had noticed it really early on that the Alp was on its way. So you're able to glug drink both of your potions, and by the time that you the Alp attacks you, you have no idea that it's coming. You had heard the area get quiet. You knew to be on high alert. You were waiting. You're not dumb. I don't know if you would have had your sword out or not, or if you're trying to look like you're unprepared.
Well, I mean, they'd kind of be expecting me to be ready because I would know that it's hunting me, this thing. So I don't think that she's making too much of an effort because she's not even trying to hide. So
okay, so
be prepared.
So you have your sword out at the ready. I imagine you're in not necessarily like a crouched, poised stance, but you're doing like a bit of a pacing, walking the perimeter. You can feel, luckily, the burning sensation, the foggy vision and whatnot that you had from the taking the 2 potions, your toxicity going through the roof. Luckily, that it subsided. Gives you you're finally starting to come back to your senses fully, and you've just been pacing back and forth, trying to walk off that queasy feeling that you had. Right? You're doing this pacing back and forth when all of a sudden, absolute last possible second, you hear a noise as literally an Alp from behind, the Alp that had been sneaking up from behind you, steps on something hard to the ground, hard to launch herself in the air to jump and attack at you, catching you completely off guard. Luckily for you, you're waiting for her, so there's no surprise round or anything like that. She just kind of catches up and is like literally spring in the air, attacking you as a rolling initiative. You guys did not get the ability to have like a drop on her or anything like that.
What? With a 2? Damn.
And so we're going to be able to roll initiative, and everybody's rolling normal on this.
What?
Y'all giving us a lot of herbs.
Yeah, Kelly wants you guys to get really high right now.
All right, let's
That
do
explains our rolls on perception. Ooh, Rena!
Ow, ow. Is that the
Take
first?
that.
That's the first.
There's a
20
first
of
for
the
everything,
day.
and you getting a 20.
Wait, is that a natty 20? Oh my God, Rita! Would you like to tell everybody what natty 20 does in this in this campaign?
We get
What?
well, it's just extra special essentially.
The fuck?
But it's a critical success.
How did you get 11.14?
Oh, it's just something he has clicked on his
Can
character
I get
sheet.
to attack
Yeah,
first?
yeah. I have
No-
the tie turned on.
Not only that, Rena. Do you remember the extra roll there?
I get to attack another time, don't I?
You get an extra
Like an
action.
extra? Like
you get a whole extra action.
A whole other action. Okay.
Yeah, which is
Hog you.
on the first round when
You
you roll a
might
natty.
do well this battle.
Seriously, that's freaking amazing.
Jinx it.
when you roll a natty 20, you get an extra action in the first round of combat. When you roll a natty 1, you don't get an action in the first round of combat. Either way, you still have your move and your bonus. You have one of those, right? So that's absolutely amazing. Rena, it's literally in the middle of the air. You have your sword out. It's launching, jumping towards you like... jumping
we all
at
get
you,
to
like
go
claws out. Funny enough, because of how you guys rolled, everybody go. Oh yeah, because tiebreakers. Ties first go to. This creature has a 23 dexterity. Does Dorian have a 23 dexterity or greater?
I thought ties went to PCs. Is that a different system?
No. Ties go to PCs, but it's if it's a true tie. There's the rule before that. The actual rule
I
of the
have
game.
a 16.
The rule of the game is the higher dexterity goes first, and if it's a true tie, we go to the PC. So what's his name has a button clicked, which is why it says the 0.14. That's probably his dexterity
Yeah,
to
my
help
dexterity's 14.
to help break the tie. Either way, so Atelia, you earned it. I tell you, you get to go first.
Tell you once, I'll tell you again.
It's like 5 feet from you, middle of the air, flying across the air, like claws out at the ready, about to jump at you and slash and rip you apart. It's your freaking turn, dude. You get to go first.
Yeah, dude.
Well,
Come on,
sick.
dude.
That's lit.
Lit did?
It's
Hey
lit.
Scott,
Yes.
Speak
yes.
it like a legend, bruh.
can I make the case for everyone except for Rena should have the surprise condition
Why?
because we
We
rolled
were all
really
prepared.
bad.
No, you're all prepared. You're all literally waiting for this combat. It's not like you're all sleeping or like dropping a
Well,
deuce and all of a sudden somebody
Well,
dropped from a
Wade and I
tree.
both rolled a 1 on perception.
No, you're fine though. Oh, but you guys accepted critical failures, didn't you?
Yeah.
What does surprise in 5e do for you again? Do you remember?
It just skips the first round.
Nah, we're
Check
good.
again.
We're good.
Okay. Oh, son of a. It was on
Well,
that 19
you
for like
know-
a hot second, and then and then that. So
You know,
He's back.
you thought.
do you want to use a
You
luck
thought-
dice?
I don't think you. I don't think it'll help a
It's
critical.
not gonna help, but.
Oh, it's not.
Rena.
Mm-hmm.
Brand new
Luckily,
silver sword. Wow.
Rena,
luckily,
you want to know? You want to know a good thing? There's no natty ones in Cyberpunk.
I can't wait to play that.
There's just big boobs and big dicks.
Did anybody redeem a
all you need.
reroll?
and
Has a reroll been redeemed?
oh, I should make that a redeemable thing. Remind me during the break, Wade, if we take a break. Remind me
Hey,
during the
Scott.
break. I'll add that. Yes, sir.
I'm just reminding you to add the thing. I'm not Wade, but
Thank you, not Wade.
He's my
I'm
secretary.
Scott.
He reminds people. He's only my secretary.
Wade
in reminding
doesn't
people.
pay me. But it's
I
a
don't.
volunteer job. It's
But anytime I'm
it's
told to
an
remind people, I gotta tell Pat, remind them for me.
I didn't hear you
it's
tell Pat.
It's an
though.
intern job. We can't have that stress on Wade.
Thank you.
Far too busy.
I've already lost all my hair. And look at the grays.
Oh, that's.
This looks like I intentionally dyed it, but no. In fact, this is just me dying.
Don't worry, we know you did not
Just
intentionally do
actually
that.
me dying.
Oh, it's actually sad. Okay, Rena. Luckily for you, too, well, bad news first. Wade actually crafted you an extremely well-made sword, but silver is still lacking durability. You rolled a natty 1, so I have to have you roll me a flat d20 again.
Your sword is now broken.
No.
Oh my god.
It takes hits against its durability. It
Breaks
takes
in
hits
half.
against its durability. Roll me a
Flat
d20.
D20?
Yes, 1 to 5 is bad. 1 specifically is very bad.
Oh, that's her range, though. 1 to 5 is her range. Oh my god!
Luckily
Can
today.
we flip things for her? Can we make 1's critical successes and 20's crit fails?
Would you like
She
to
like
luck
it?
dice that?
Like it?
I mean, can I luck that?
Technically speaking, yes, it is a d20 roll.
You
Watch
have
it
to
to one.
roll a 4 for it to get you out of the.
All right, Serena's last 3 rolls.
That was a great sword. It was a great
A
sword
1,
while
a
it lasted.
2, and then a 1.
Oh my god.
Oh
A
god.
20, a 1, a 2, and a 1. Come on, Rena. What are you doing?
Cryptic, can you go give this girl a hug? She needs one, man. All right,
Oh,
Rena.
Dog in.
Rena, on your sword, if you actually press the little button, like cog, to open it up, so it shows like description or notes or whatever it is on the sword.
Yes.
Could you actually?
wait, on the character sheet?
Yeah, on the character sheet where the actual attack
The herbs
is.
aren't going to help right now.
Okay. All right, what am I doing?
Could you go ahead and actually open that up and write for durability? Because he actually crafted you a very well made sword. Can you write for durability 9 out of 10?
Oh, you're so nice.
Why am I not seeing that?
No, you're gonna write it in there under notes or description.
Oh, under the description?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Durability
Yes.
colon 9 out of 10. Awesome. And then luckily for you, because you rolled a natty 20 in initiative, you actually get a second attack. So you actually get to go again.
She
Okay.
goes to swing and she hits the dirt, but she hits it so much that the thing slows down midair.
2 runs in a row. Let's go.
Hey! Oh my god!
What's going on?
Jesus Christ, Rena!
He's
Okay.
jamming today.
Okay.
Yeah, boys.
20,
I don't-
1 to
Before you-
120.
Before you add to that, do you have anything that modifies the damage?
I don't think
She has
so.
the rune in there, if that makes any difference.
No, that pierces through like whatchamacallits fairly well. No, I mean, do you have for your what are they called? I'm sorry here.
Combat skills or something?
Combat, yeah, your combat.
No, I only have parry.
Oh, you only have parry, and I thought you had a second
Yeah,
one.
that's the other one.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Then just roll your damage for it. And you modified your strength, correct?
Yeah, it's already modified.
perfect.
I did that before.
Roll your damage.
I don't know why this is like this. You were the most. You have the most uniqueness to roll. I haven't
don't know what's
I haven't
happening.
played a lot of D&D, but like I've watched a lot.
Instead
I've
of
never
critting,
s-
can we just have her repair the sword by hitting it?
No.
Any damage is magically repaired.
She hit the thing so horribly twice that it just bent and unbent the sword.
The fun part too is you can't really patch broken sword like damaged swords. You can do little patches here and there, but for the most part, eventually have to make new ones. They're expensive. Moving on. So Rena, you
Yeah,
it's
we
one
just did that.
of the reasons why they always have to keep making money. So, Rena, you actually cut this thing for legit 15 points of damage. You actually harm it far greater than you did with any attack you did last time you faced this creature. You're piercing through its damage reduction, its damage resistance, whatever it is, very easily. So describe your attack at this creature. It's literally flying through the air to attack at you.
Well, I guess she's ready for the thing, but she's probably a little caught off guard because of how Scott described it. So she goes to swing at it, and maybe she puts too much force behind it, and over swings just a bit and misses, and then kind of takes a second to prepare herself, and then swings again back across, kind of
Like me at the
deflecting it.
driving range.
Yeah.
Happy Gilmore. And then Rena, you still have a bonus action left because you already stepped up 5 feet, or whatever. I imagine you're going to use Quen.
Yes.
Okay. I don't know if you can bloop that if I ever put that on your sheet or not yet. And then after you is going to finally go to Derb's turn.
I don't
Derb.
think you did.
That's okay.
After rolling
Reno
a
gives you
2 and
plus
witnessing
2.
my beautiful handiwork get destroyed, Derb is crying in the corner. I mean, Derb doesn't do a whole lot other than shoot his bow, so I guess I'll shoot my bow.
Way to
Do I
go,
have anything
buddy.
else I do? Oh, I've got the special shots. Yeah. I've got my special shots.
Remember, Rena is within 5 feet of her. They're fighting, but you have specifically chosen a position where they're not going to affect. She's not in the way of your attack. That's why you guys chose this placements and so forth.
You remember in a galaxy long time ago when there was two friends or a friend fighting something, and I decided to just shoot them.
Oh,
I do remember that.
Oh, what, you fucking piece of shit. I do not believe that this is what you did to me.
Shut up, you're dead.
Oh.
Wow.
You were, temporarily at least.
R.I.P. Crassa. Can I get some
That
Crassa
was a
in
really
chat?
good shot, though. Come on.
What do you mean? Didn't you just literally unload full auto at
did.
Crassa?
I
I don't know
did,
if that counts as
yeah.
a good shot when you just destroy the enemy and your friend and the things behind it.
I gave us an exit, did I not?
Thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks. I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you, Maggie. What did you say?
Oof. So I'm gonna do. I think it's this one.
I
Wow,
was
Will
aiming
and
at
Graham.
You.
I mean, where are you?
To be fair, I was aiming at the zombie. You made me too good of a gun
Yeah.
to where I don't know. I don't remember if Mike asked me if I wanted full auto or not.
No, that was me. That was me. And Pat, I will remind you that what you
No,
did
no,
there, while painful,
was-
actually opened some amazing RP. So,
Right, yeah.
yeah.
Does anyone
was fun.
remember what the AC on this thing was when you guys fought it before?
Really high decks.
That was a high AC.
18?
I'm just gonna count that as a miss then.
Yeah, because you have nothing that can modify that, do you? Aside from luck die. Okay.
Pretty close.
All right.
Yeah.
So,
You almost hit
And
it,
that still
buddy.
counts as a use of my arrow, even though I missed, right?
correct, sir. Wait, grasping arrow? I actually think you get to call that after you make the attack. See, the creature hit by, just read what your arrow attacks are called, whatever that ability is called, and it'll tell you whether or not you have to call it beforehand or afterwards. Anything else with your bonus action, Wade, or no?
Not right now, no.
I love this combat music. All right, after you is going to go to, and Bear, pop up. By the way, chat totally said that they wanted me to trigger your ability.
Oh yeah, you
that they
decide
wanted
when
things
it
to go-
hits.
After it hits is when you get to trigger that, sir?
When it hits.
Yeah. All right, cool. Yeah, but chat totally said that they wanted me to trigger your ability to make things go absolutely AWOL on you.
Is that right, chat? Let me look at chat here. I see a no. And I see a lies. That's odd. See, absolutely not. No, we did not. No.
Okay, maybe I asked them while muted to you guys and they yelled at me, so.
Lies.
Yeah, it's
I
your
see
turn.
one yes. I do see one yes.
You know what,
Couple of
Neptune,
yay
man?
emojis.
That's a ban.
Neptune, I
No, we're gonna get rid of.
appreciate you.
We're gonna get rid of bad
That's
karma.
A ban.
That's a ban.
Who's bad karma?
The only
Why
karma.
don't you knock it down to a poll, Scott? Like a 30-second poll.
No, it's good. And I think the minimum is 1 minute. All right, go ahead.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the minimum's a minute.
The thing's
That's
pretty
6
far.
rounds of combat. We don't have time for that.
Thing's pretty far. I don't want to get too
10.
close.
10 rounds of combat.
Oh, it's 6 seconds, not 10 seconds.
Um,
There you
Yeah,
go.
I'm gonna throw
What do you
the
need?
chill touch. The big hand. Boom.
Hey, that's actually a
Hello?
really good chance to hit. Beautiful. And remember, you guys are supposed to have disadvantage, but this thing is in a frenzy because it wants to eat Rena. It's like, I'm nom 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 your face. I'm from Florida. You looking good. I'm nom nom nom.
Exists here. That's cool.
There's not back and nops.
So wait, should I be rolling with disadvantage?
No, you're fine. Go ahead.
Does 21 hit?
Yeah, absolutely it does.
Cool.
Without luck dice, too. 3 points of necrotic damage is so much damage. I appreciate that, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem, man.
All right, thank you. And after I mean, it's one of those things, Rena, you can see the big clawed hand, this big like spectral hand, kind of like reaches out and claws at the thing. You had seen this beforehand when you fought it. It doesn't seem to have much of an effect on the creature. It doesn't seem to deter it in the least bit, and it's not considered undead, so this doesn't affect the tail end of those abilities there. So after you, Messy, if you do nothing with your bonus action, we're going to move on to the actual creature's turn. In which case, Rita, this is where your Shrike ability, if you want to make sure you scroll up real quick and read that, is very, very important. So as I said, it was diving across the air. You swung like hard. You went hard in the paint on this one, but you overswung, and the creature kind of like, because it's so evasive, it moves so quickly, kind of like spun itself midair. So you actually missed it, and you overthrew and smacked your sword into the ground and injured it a little bit. And you're like, shit. And as it like landed on the ground and tried to nimbly jump out of the way, you kind of like clipped it in the back of its leg, cutting the thing as it was repositioning itself. It has repositioned itself. A claw thing hit it in a way that it didn't even really notice or care about. An arrow shot nearby, didn't seem to care, but it's fixated on you. It's focused on you. I want to eat you. So it's like, and literally just kind of lunges itself at you again. First thing I'm going to do against you is my claw attack. So it's going to be with my, because I'm frenzied. Do I attack at you? The vampire has disadvantage on blood frenzy saving throws. Oh, that's fine. So yeah. It's when a version's present. So, you know, it's a good thing Messy's there. I'm going to attack you with my +9. I clicked it.
-7.
Oh, I press 0, negative instead of, okay, whoops. There you go. Hey!
I feel like that's kind of a cheaty thing you just pulled there.
No, I wrote it, dude.
I don't
it's a
always
typo.
agree with. I don't always agree with Wade, but I'm kind of with Wade on this one.
No, it was a typo. That doesn't count. Rena, I rolled
When
it
it
down.
doesn't count, you just heard it.
That's going to be 2d4 plus.
If I rolled a 29 there, I would have gotten upset and I would have said
6.
dice reloaded, but
4d4. And this
Rolls
that
a
part-
2. Oh no, I messed up my roll. Oh, it's
I didn't
fine.
roll it too.
-7.
I rolled a 1d2 negative +9. Rena, you take 15 points of damage, and I'm going to need that escape artist. It's that athletics or acrobatics check from you, ma'am.
And then how do I? Okay, should I do that first and then do the? Because how do I do my reaction? Which is, I can cast poison spray because of my Shrike potion.
Oh, yep, that's actually a reaction allows you to do the poison spray. Did we put poison spray in your character sheet? I think we did.
Yeah, I see it under spells here.
So we do that first. Your reaction actually gets to go first. Why don't you go ahead and trigger that?
Just click it. I haven't done spells in a while. Okay.
Oh, and I get to make a con save DC 12 against that. Okay. My constitution is a +3, so I will roll that.
Roll for new DM.
Hey, 10 points of poison damage. That's pretty awesome.
Oh no, Daddy's die. That's okay. That's cool.
Ooh, that's a good point. All right, I'll do that. Hey!
It's messy.
All right, never
5
mind.
more.
No, it's
Jesus
fine.
Christ, chat.
It's fine.
I wanted to see how many he had, and I thought he was gonna miss it.
It's okay, guys. I got it. I got lots. Thanks, thanks, chat. Do you want me to tell you who gave me the
I
daddy's
believe
dice?
Scott has an
Yeah.
alt account that is giving himself daddy's dice.
Yeah, can you
Think
tell me
so.
who it was so I can ban them?
It was a sugar bunny, who I believe is a rice bunny.
Traitor.
A sugar bunny and a rice bunny, I believe, are the same person. If you think they're different people, I think you're wrong.
I could give it more.
Rice bunny,
Oh, but you could be
stop.
more of a traitor.
All right, and Rena, here's my second attack against you.
Okay.
Oh, I never got your
Oh wait, my poisons. No, I did that. Okay, all right. You
Your
said you need to get my
athletics
check,
or
so I don't
acrobatics, whatever's better for you.
get- Okay. Oh. Yeah. No. Yeah. That's right.
You're good. You beat it. So you don't have to luck that. The 14 is actually the DC. And so my second attack against you is against a 15. I don't know if a 15 hits you or not.
Do I still take the 15 points of damage from the first one?
Yes.
That was his.
Yes, you do. Unless you, yes, you do.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
didn't see he rolled 2 15s. My bad.
Okay. Go for it.
And so my second attack against you is against a 15. I imagine that hits.
Oops,
Yes.
Okay. You could probably put that on her. So anyways, yeah, you 15 hits. So I'm gonna do my damage, which is less. It's actually just gonna be this now. Hold on. 11 points of damage against you, Rena.
Okay.
And then lastly, I need you to roll me that athletics check. If you succeed, we don't have to worry about anything else.
Okay.
Beautiful. Absolutely amazing. Let's describe the scene. So, as I said, the thing kind of like spun out and it tried to like dodge away. You went hard on the paint. You ended up clipping it in the back of the leg. The other attacks happened around it. It didn't seem to care. It comes lunging at you, and it does not go at you soft. As you're trying to recoil from the attack that you did against it, where you did hit it, it comes in so fast because this thing just moves so incredibly fast. It steps forward and does a hard swipe across your belly, and it cuts deep across your belly and your chest, allowing a spray of blood to come towards the creature. The creature doesn't seem to care, though. It throws up one of its arms, defending it, allowing it to just kind of like sizzle and pop on its skin. Doesn't seem to mind that happens. And as you were kind of like hoping that the strike would do a little bit more to it, but it was able to resist it because of Messy, the thing ends up stepping very, very close to you. One of those like personal space, steps up very close to you, and it's like, and literally just like gets really in your face, almost like it's trying to lick the side of your face, like a creepy friend does. And then with its offhand, ends up thrusting its fingers up and into your side, like trying to work their way up and underneath your rib cage, like it's trying to grab at the various organs inside there. I mean, luckily you're a witcher, you kind of like tighten your muscles and it's able to hold it back a bit, but this thing is definitely going for you. Dorian.
Did she get to breathe again after getting attacked a second time?
Yeah. She breathe.
The poison shit?
Oh,
That
no,
once
that's
per
a
round?
that's a reaction. She has to spend
It's a
her reaction to do
reaction,
it.
so
Yeah.
somebody
Once
has
per-
to
okay.
attack me. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it did twice. That's why I didn't know if you had
Give
to do
one
it
a
twice.
reaction around. Yeah. So she can use that for parry or for the poison spray. So, Pat, you sir,
Hi.
it's your turn.
I can only inspire one at a time, correct? I can't just yell for
Correct.
all the crew. Okay.
But luckily, it's only a bonus action.
Right. How far away are we? Like Messy, Wade, and I? We're like 20 feet, 30 feet, not even.
20 feet away, and like 5 feet up. There's a bit of a ledge between you and them.
Right, a little bit of an upper, right? Okay.
We're all
that's
good
not-
though, so I'd give it to her if anything.
Right. That's what I was gonna do. Is I was just gonna inspire her, telling her, hey, you got this. Don't roll 91.
Don't damage Derb's sword anymore. I mean, your sword. Your sword's what I mean.
Your
Your
sword.
sword.
Says Derb in the handle.
Your sword's what I mean. Not my sword anymore. It's your sword.
Rena, how are you doing on HP?
I'm hurting a little bit.
Do you need a heal, or would you rather me attack this dude?
You can attack.
Okay. Because if I see, is it actually like latched on to Atalia?
Nope. She actually was able to avoid the acrobatics checks to stop it from being latched.
The way that you just described that last attack, where it kind of like lunged,
She was like
it just kind of like stabbed it.
up in the face and like did like claws, like literally piercing up and into the skin, trying to get under the ribs.
Gotcha. Okay. The way that you describe that, though, it sounds like she has not moved yet away.
No,
But
no,
if you
yeah,
said that they got-
it's up in her grill, but they're not attached.
Okay. I think I'm gonna dissonant whisper, and I'll boop that in the chat. Has to be within 60 feet, and I think the thing I'm using it against has to be able to see me, or I have to be able to hear me.
It definitely can hear you. Mhm.
I'm just gonna start saying, "Hey, you stupid, ugly piece of fucking shit! Get away from my friend!"
Okay. And it's a wisdom save?
Wait, is it my spells? Is it my spell save DC, or is that for you?
Yep. Spell save DC, and I have to roll a wisdom
13.
save. And I don't have a good modifier. So, +0. Oof. That is not Daddy's Diceable. Sir, roll me your damage.
You could Daddy's Dice it.
Yeah, I
He
don't...
could, but even a +6 wouldn't get him.
Shut the fuck up, Pat. You could still do it.
He knows that, though, Wade.
I do know that.
That's smart.
It's a 3d6, yeah.
It is, yep.
Did you hear what he did in the graveyard? Not that smart.
Hey. Oh!
Satan
Holy
damage!
shit! Holy shit!
I am the devil. 66.
That's the most damage we've seen in any individual attack for the party so far. That's
I know.
incredible.
What
was
are
just
you
him talking
talking about?
shit.
I opened a fucking door with my foot, dude.
I fixed
That's
that.
at least he did. Wade stood there for like 4
That
days.
was at least 20 damage to that
Chat,
door.
Pat is not God, okay? He may have godlike features, like a beautiful face and a great personality, but he's not actually God.
Do you want to know what's actually
That's
getting
my
me
job.
through? It's Winnie the Pooh.
Winnie the Pooh gets you through?
I'm Derb, dude. It is. This is from Dragon Ball. Wade got me into Dokkan. And tell me, is this not Winnie the Pooh riding a robot? I don't know the story between these two, but it's fucking Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah.
What's his name? Boba Magetta?
Those two
Boba-
characters, Boba Mageddon.
Boba Fett?
That's Boba Fett.
Thank you.
Yeah. My backpack got jet.
Oh,
Okay.
wait, I got to show you something I bought. Go ahead, though. Don't let me stop you guys. Go for it.
Okay. Dorian, you used your bonus action for that. You used your action for that. You scared the shit out of the thing. The thing actually has to run away. Rena, you already unfortunately used your reaction to attack the creature. Sorry, to spray at the creature. So
They can only do that once per rotation.
correct, and it's at the top of initiative right now.
Damn it, yeah.
But it's actually gonna turn and legit has to use its reaction to move away from you. As far as its speed allows, Rena, its speed is 60.
Which is really...
It runs 60 feet away from you. So it's like, the thing's like,
Does it get a attack of a opportunity on me?
it
Or is it
would-
disengaging?
It would
No.
have, but you already used it.
Oh, okay, got it. I see.
Thank you, Pat.
This is why I asked if you wanted me to heal you or if you wanted me to attack it, because my attack won't do shit. If I could hit it, if it couldn't save its wisdom throw, I would give you 60 feet. Its movement would be getting to you, which doesn't mean anything. I think it could still attack you, right?
Yeah,
so I mean-
it can come up next. If Rita chose to back up this next round,
Then it would be a bonus action to move again.
No, she's not a rogue. So the Alp's not a rogue. So if Rita's like, I'm just gonna back up and wait for that bitch, then she'd actually be out of attack range, which is that's the favor you just did, Rena.
Right. So that's why I asked, did you want health or did you want space?
No, yeah, that was pretty awesome. So the way the creature reacts to this, like, the way it reacts to it is, as I said, it's like kind of, up in your face there. So as it, the way it reacts to that is it literally just kind of like jumps up and pushes off of you, kind of making you stumble backwards because you didn't expect so much force in like your center area. And by the time its legs are already hitting the ground, it's already turning and moving very quickly. Again, this creature moves extremely fast, and it's one of those things where it's hard for their perceptions to be able to notice how quickly it moves, like because they're just people. Your eyes can obviously track it much better, Rena. You're literally trained for it, mutated for it. Its legs, not only do they move incredibly quickly, but it also has a huge gait. When it moves like a gazelle. Like each step like launches it forwards. All right. After that is going to be after Dorian's turn is to the top of initiative. Atelia, is your turn. Earn that name. It's 60 feet away from you, unfortunately, but
Okay,
So,
but
question,
if I back up,
Yeah, she moves 5 feet. Is she out of range of it?
I mean, if she moves, say,
Technically.
10 feet backwards. Yep.
So could
So
she
then I could-
theoretically move 10? Never mind. I'll let you do your turn. I have.
We're like 20, 30 feet away from her plus a ledge.
I just don't know, like, does she have any ranged abilities?
I thought she had a crossbow, no?
I do, but
It's like
It's
a
not-
hand crossbow.
Yeah,
it's
it's
not.
But
And-
that's close. That's like close to mid range. She's not gonna be able to hit it from 60 feet away.
What are fire? Can she? Is that close range?
I do
too?
have that too.
Is that close range?
That
I
is
thought
not.
that was a cone of 30 feet, right?
No, she can't upgrade it to that until I think level 5 or 6. So right now, because it's the weaker version, because she's still new, it
Good
is
thing we're
15
leveling
feet.
up after this.
Yeah, actually,
so
yeah,
no.
yeah. This is the combat. This is the big combat.
Oh shit! I was joking, but cool.
Yeah, come on.
PK incoming.
Yeah, chat. If they get through this, they get a level up, right? Right? Oh, stop Scots again. A bunch of no's again. Never mind. Never mind.
What?
Never mind, guys.
chat
Sorry.
do you have up?
Yeah, Kelly rolled a 1.
Single
No.
one of those. That's wild.
That was for Lance.
Yeah.
Lance, listen, Lance can't roll.
Oh, you
too.
guys
Poor
have a
Lance.
lag. You guys have a lag in chat. You guys can't see it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, yeah, I believe you.
Neptune. I like you.
Wait, I DM'd you the thing I bought, by the way.
So Rita, what do you want to do with your turn?
Anyway, I'll back up so I can get out of range. But can I just like prep myself to attack again for when it comes back?
So if it comes to prepare yourself, so if it comes all the way up to you to be able
Yeah.
to just immediately attack, sure.
Yeah.
Absolutely. You can definitely do that. And then
Okay.
with your bonus action, do you want to burn another sign to be able to put your Quen back up?
Oh, I forgot that I had that up. Yeah. Why not? I should probably use that actually.
That's a Pokemon.
Quen? Quen is a Pokemon?
Why not?
No. Okay.
Yeah, it is.
Is it really?
Uh-huh. Why not? That's its name.
Wait, then why are we saying Quen?
I said, sure,
'Cause
why not? And
Rena
he said,
said
that's a
why
Pokemon.
not.
Oh, I thought you were saying that's my apologies. I was lost for a minute. I'm dummy. All right, continuing.
Are you dummy thick,
Oh,
though?
that's just the, yeah. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna do that.
So you put Quen back up?
Yes, I will.
So you back up like 10 feet, you put Quen back up, and then you prepare your action to attack the thing. Perfect. After you is going to go to Derb's turn. Derb, she's 60 feet away from you. This is your wheelhouse.
What's the range? What range do I have with a crossbow?
It's a light crossbow, correct? I think 80 feet.
Oh, so it's still within normal range. There's no penalties.
You are the exact range of it if we're 20 feet away.
Correct. Actually, yeah, he makes a good point. Yeah.
Sorry, I don't mean to be.
No,
I don't
you're
think that
fine.
affects as long as it's within 80. That's
And
good,
you'd be
right?
able to step up a little bit anyways if you needed to. But yep.
It's at 80. Yeah, so
You're perfect, right where you're
Let's try
standing.
again.
Oh, it tickled that one. Now,
It
here's
really
the
did.
question. Are you happy with the 18, or are you not sure if that's going to work? You want to luck it to
I don't
confirm.
know. Do we know the AC? I thought we learned the AC of this thing last time you guys fought it.
Rena's pretty sure she remembers 18.
Take the gamble, man. Take it.
I don't know what you mean by that. This thing's a tough creature. Do you want to harm it, or what do you want to do?
Take the gamble.
That's what I think it was when we fought it.
I would
but
just
I don't know.
go for it, Wade.
Just luck it anyway.
No,
Yeah, go
keep
for
it.
it. Keep it. Okay.
Oh, Derb doesn't have his name on. That's funny.
We need info, Derb.
Well, then hold on.
Roll for Dorian to seduce a vampire. Why?
I think I have to know if it hits before I can decide if I'm doing the arrow.
That's true. Yeah. Are you doing grasping again?
Yeah.
It's okay. We want to know if an 18 hits.
I'm told to take the 18, Scott.
Okay, cool. So you take the 18, and unfortunately you miss.
Fuck.
I'm sorry.
Was my
Guys.
what I wanted to say to get a reaction from Messi? You actually hit.
Pog.
Oh,
Thanks,
I
guys.
was right.
Yes, Rena, you're smart. You're wonderful. We know. Move on.
All right, so there's that.
Awesome. So first and foremost, you hit the creature. Roll me your damage. And
Yay.
did we make a bloop yet for you? Okay, we'll add that to your character sheet. So it adds the so it takes 2d6 poison damage. You can hand roll it now. I'll add it to your sheet in a minute. Oh no, you did that thing where it does the. Oh no,
sure did.
I forgot about that combo.
That's why whenever they're like, oh, we don't know if it hits. It's like, what if I hit it? Then it gets pain every time it moves.
Is it every foot or every movement?
Every movement.
Every movement.
To be clear, every movement. Don't be
But it's gonna have to
rude.
move twice to get into range to hit Rena now. So
Yeah, it does.
And
It has, it has to move twice to get into range of us.
It takes half
First time
damage
on
from
each
your
turn,
arrow,
it moves.
but full damage from the poison. To be clear. So and then
Yeah.
when it takes a slashing, you'll take half damage from that too. So Rena, Dorian does its ability and it runs back like as I described before, and he just shoots the thing with an arrow that kind of like embeds itself into it. So it's like, and it tries to like rip the thing out, but it just hurts, so it just leaves it there. Derb, anything else with your turn? I don't know if you have a bonus action ability or if you're done.
I mean, technically, I could surge and hit it again.
Do it.
Oh yeah,
fighter?
you can definitely do that. He is a fighter.
You can't. You can't stack your slashing thing, can you?
No, unfortunately.
I can't stack it. No.
That would have been stupid.
Well, that one's probably a miss. So.
Because I think it says
Don't
once
even
a turn.
luck dice that. Don't luck dice that.
I think it says once a turn. He can double check his character sheet on that one, but I'm pretty sure it says once a turn. Yeah. All right.
Well, even if I could, I don't think stacking it would do anything. Maybe I would do poison damage again, but it's not going to take double damage from being.
Well, he's already taken half. It's taking half damage from moving. I think from what Scott said. The slashing damage.
Mm-hmm.
Once per turn, you can do the special arrows.
Chat, I fixed it so you can see Derb or Dorian's name. Whoever's name was missing, I fixed it for you. All right, so Ember, you're up. 80 feet away from you.
I only see my
it's-
name. Is that right?
Yes.
It's too far for me to get to use a light.
I'll get you guys mini pieces later on. Go ahead.
So
Not a big deal.
instead, I'm just gonna chill touch again. I'm just gonna throw another chill touch.
I like Cerulean Cat, and so maybe I'll have Cerulean Cat make them. And we can use them as Discord emotes.
Ooh, that 20 was close.
Only.
I don't
would
think
luck it.
17 hits. Yeah, I think we're
Luck
just
it.
right with the 18. So let's luck this bad boy.
Yeah.
18.
Do you guys see how many luck dice you have?
Oh,
Oh, we have a
hell
couple,
yeah.
dude.
I'm more concerned with the luck dice you have.
3 damage again. And that's necrotic. I don't know if it takes half damage from necrotic. That would suck.
Don't worry about it.
It
So,
heals from necrotic.
and after your turn, nothing else in Bear? It's the creature's turn.
Yeah, nothing else.
It is, unfortunately, it is in a blood addiction and a blood, what's it called, frenzy at the moment. So it
During a
needs,
blood moon.
it needs to drink from Rena at least once to be able to calm the hell down. And it can't get its succulent lips on the Wisher. So it rushes at her as quickly as she can. And
no.
in doing so, what's no saving throw? It just... takes 3 points of damage. Thank you, sir.
Actually, 3.5.
We round down here on the Dale stream.
No, down? Why not up?
Because you lost initiative. Oh.
I may
Dorian.
have lost initiative, but I made you move 60 feet away.
You did, and it moved 70 feet up to get right up to Rena. Rena, that triggers an attack of opportunity from you. Well, not attack of opportunity, your prepared action, I should say.
Oh, cool. Okay.
She's on Steam right now, just staring, watching the bar at like 11%.
No, I'm not.
Oh, that's a great attack roll.
It's at 12%. Check out the tweet I just posted though in our chat.
So, Rena, that's beautiful because again, you don't do half damage; you do full damage with that. Describe your attack for us, because you actually harm it pretty heavily.
It's running past me or towards me or what? What's happening?
It's running at you.
It's
running
Straight
towards
at me?
you.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
I'll actually even go so far as to say, as it's running at you, the pain from moving forward because the stupid thing stuck inside of it makes it do a similar attack as before. Where literally it's running, it's like, and like jumps in the air again to slow down the amount of like movement it's doing to cause this thing to rip into it. So it's launching itself at
okay.
you again.
Okay, well then I imagine she's standing there prepared with her sword and kind of swings up to kind of use the momentum of it falling and then her swinging her sword up and just kind of coming across its like shoulder and neck. This huge like gash or whatever. I don't know. I imagine it being really cool.
That's what it's supposed to be. Really cool.
And you hit, so I imagine it is really cool.
It is very cool.
Seeing your sword hit the creature and not the rocks on the ground
And
is
not
really good
break.
for her.
It's cool. Yeah. Yeah.
After that is going to be, funny enough, Atelia's turn. Atelia, it's your turn.
Look at
Wait,
that.
What happened to Derb's?
Oh, Dorian, no, I'm sorry.
I was
Dorian,
like, what the-
I'm sorry.
I
Dorian.
was like, that was really
Scared
fast.
away again,
Right.
Pat.
No
Scared
way.
away again.
Actually, I don't think you want to do that because then she wouldn't be able to get her whole turn.
All right, so it's back within like 30 feet of me.
Correct. Yes.
All right. I'm gonna use a vicious mockery.
Ooh, okay.
A bonus action. Rena, you didn't use my other one, right? So you're still
I still
inspired.
have it. Yeah,
Okay.
I haven't used it yet.
So yeah, I'm gonna strum my lute and say, "You foul, wretched beast! You best be on your way." I don't know. I was gonna think of a song to do, but the turn came too quick. It didn't work.
I get
Do I just roll, or do you get a save first?
I make my will save. So /R 1d20. I get no modifier for this unless I use Daddy's dice. DM dice.
That's way big.
So yeah, that unfortunately wins. And then you still have your bonus action, sir, if you care to use that.
I'm gonna say I'm trying to think of how I want to RP it. I'm just gonna give Derb an inspiration dice.
Sure. Give it to Derp. Cool.
Yeah, I'll give it to Derb.
Awesome.
Strum my lute again. Oh, brave Derb, shoot so true. I'm like singing while this whole battle's going on.
Dorian sings for you.
And I tell you, it is your turn. It is right in front of you. Are you gonna roll us a natty 20? What are you doing on your turn?
Well, I'm gonna attack it.
Okay.
With
So,
a natty 20 here.
I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
I'm gonna guess 16. Fuck.
Well, luckily for you, you know that you need 9 more. And with rolling a d6 and a d4, it is possible. So you could roll maybe
Use the inspiration first. Because I can
Possible.
use the
Use
inspiration.
inspiration first.
correct. Click the
You have to basically
inspiration.
roll a 6. for it
You
to be
need.
even
Well,
worse.
no, it's a,
Okay,
it's a
okay,
D4.
okay. You're at a 15. You have a 50%
50
chance.
right?
Yeah. Luck die, Rena. Oh, come on. Come on, Rena. Come on. Is there nothing, no other aid for you?
No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Oh.
That's the ultimate Atelier trick right there. They're like, build your hope and then just be like, 1.
I didn't mean to get your hopes up. I'm sorry.
Oh, you're so close. No, well. All right, so unfortunately, you swing your beautiful silver sword at it, and it does not hit the creature. You just swing, the creature jumps back. The creature jumps back out of the way, so it swings by harmlessly past it. Derb, you have a chance to actually use that luck. Rena, anything else to the bonus action or no?
That's it.
Okay, Derb, your turn, sir.
Boomy. Yay.
It's a hit.
Go use your luck dice.
There's no reason for me. I mean, I could do poison damage again if I hit it with another grasping. Is that worth doing right now, or should I wait in case it breaks off from the thing?
I mean, it's up to you, man.
How many of those poison arrows do you get?
1 more.
So you have 3 total.
No, I get
Is it
2.
like a? Is it
I
like a
get, I get
dot?
to use grasping arrow twice, or I can use bursting arrow. But I don't think I want to use bursting arrow whenever it's right next to Arena.
Is it dot damage?
Only when it moves.
Oh. I don't know if it's gonna be moving right now since it's next to Arena. I would say no.
I will just.
I get what
deal
you say,
the-
like it
is that 5?
veering off and stuff like that. But
I can make it move.
I can make it move too. But
Boys, you don't have to fight over me. Jeez, I just did 5 damage. All right, that's all I got.
Okay. So 5
over
points
me.
damage. Beautiful. And after that
if
is
anything,
Embarrass
this
turn.
could just be the strap. Messi and I just make it run away or just physically move it away, and when we do that, it just takes damage. It gets closer to us, and does more
It's like
damage.
whenever
takes away.
Scott's trying to punch me and I just hold his head, and he's like, and we just keep moving the thing away, and it comes back to me like,
If you make it run away, though, this time, it would actually provoke an attack of opportunity, Dorian. If you do the same thing as last time, the Dissonant Whispers, she would get an attack of opportunity. Depending on what plays
time, right?
next. Yeah, depending on what plays out next. So first we have to do Embarrass turn.
So it's back up to Rena, so it's 20 feet away from me, right?
Correct.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
Wait,
so
I
I'll
thought you
move
said
up-
it's +5 because of a thing. Is it 25?
So yeah, it's 20, 25 feet away. Yes, it's in that range. He can always step up if need be. It's not a concern.
Yeah,
I
I'll move
apologize. A lot of
move
my
up
stuff is 30, like on the dot.
And
That's
you
why.
are safe.
Okay. I'm gonna walk up to it. I'm assuming it won't
Oh, that's
attack.
right. No damage on forced movement, though. You're right.
Are you gonna walk up to touching range?
I think I have to get within touching range. Yeah.
If you're trying to touch it because you're up that little ledge, I just need a small. It's not high. It's a DC 8 acrobatics or athletics check to climb down this thing without any mishap.
Climb
Great.
down or
I
climb
love-
up?
Down because you're going down the ledge to where the creature
I
is.
love rolling.
Perfect.
there.
You're good.
Okay.
Yep.
Cool. All right. So I'll go down to the creature, and then I will.
So you kind of like move up
cast-
to where the ledge is that you guys had the kind of like the step up from the creature where Rena's down below, and Atelia's down below. You kind of like walk up and you just like slide or half slide, half run down the ledge, walking up to the creature, casting. Rar.
Yeah, the primal savagery.
What do you mean no
Literally
damage
my
on
claws.
forced movement? As long as it's not teleported, it takes damage from my thing.
Right, but messy stuff is forced movement.
Pog.
But, unless it's teleporting, it still
Fuck.
takes damage when it moves, though.
Is it for
From my thing.
2
Right,
acid damage. Yay.
Okay. And
Wait.
yes.
Don't
Yes.
say anything. Hold on.
I know you're gonna quicken spell and then.
Yeah, I'm gonna quicken spell, and then so I can cast anything that costs 1 action. I haven't used a spell yet, so I can use a spell now, right?
Yep. Any spell,
Yes.
cantrip or up.
Let's do which one of these is more damage? That does 2d8. This does. It just knocks it down.
You can go
so
raw
I'll
again.
do, I can't actually. I wish I could, but I can't. I'm gonna do Thunder Wave.
Okay. Oh, okay.
So that's just
Rena's in that area as
DC
well.
13.
So Rena, you need to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Fear not, for it is not a high DC.
Um,
Okay, you
but
should
it's a DC 13, I think.
Yeah, you should look that.
Hey, your one
Hey.
came in your favor, Rena. Look at that. Anyways,
Yay.
on a failed save, on a successful save, you take half damage because you roll that 2d8
Can't
damage first.
believe
Sir.
we're celebrating ones.
And the creature gets to make a Constitution save. Its save, I think, is a +3, and it does get a +3. Yep.
I already took the spell.
/1d20 plus 3. Hold on, before you guys yell at me because I forgot the R. Oh, you're cheating. It didn't roll a die.
Let's go.
If I roll a 4, it works. It's totally worth trying. Damn it.
Uh-huh.
That says DM dice, not Daddy's dice. I totally swear. All right, so it takes 6 points of damage, you said?
Yes.
Thunder damage, I
Rita
believe.
takes 3.
Rita
and
takes
it gets
3.
pushed back 10 feet.
Which, does that trigger damage? Wait, I don't think we actually came to a conclusion on that before.
I'm gonna post this again, and we can read it and figure it out because it says the first time on each turn it moves 1 foot or more without teleporting, it takes the 2d6.
And this is, on this turn, it has not
Has it been
moved.
turn or round? Is it a like what? What
Each
does that mean?
yeah, I think it's just poorly phrased from whatever book it came from. We would say each round, right?
Okay,
So,
I mean,
and it
that's
has
the
not
question.
moved.
That makes sense to me.
It has not moved this round. Last round
And
it
this is
ran up
not
to
a
Rena.
teleport, right? This is forcing it to.
Correct.
Okay, but this is your ruling because someone in chat was arguing this too. Like, this is up to you how this is interpreted. As long as it says when it moves 1 foot or more without teleporting, it takes 2d6 the first time on each turn it moves.
Yeah. So, and so each round of initiative, it has not moved this round, so this would trigger it this round.
Okay.
This does work. Roll your 2d6. To answer Sir Kirkin, about luck dice affecting DM rolls or DM dice affecting party rolls. Actually, Messy, Rena, and I have tried that before in a different campaign. It was awful. It was terrible. We actually hated it. It was very much not fun. Yeah, you succeeded, actually, guys. Huh? And no, it was everybody was miserable by it.
I'd rather have more successes than more failures in a D&D campaign on both sides.
Yeah,
It makes it more interesting.
yeah, I completely agree. Otherwise, combat's just drawn out and whiffing everywhere. All right.
It takes forever.
And now it's actually the creature's turn. So it gets slid back 10 feet. Rena does not get slid back 10 feet, so it's again separated from you. But because its speed is so high and it's already triggered the damage from moving from his ability, it easily just... Wait, is it knocked prone?
Oh, let me scroll up.
Not from
I
me.
think the other one knocked prone. I don't think this one knocks prone.
It's just pushed back 10 feet. Okay. So it moves up. So it just steps back forward to 10 feet easily. It just kind of like does like one of those quick little one step far to the right and then swoops down.
Do either one
moving
of
to
those
its
trigger an attack of opportunity from
left.
her?
No, it has to move of its own action. So Dorian's, where it's as a reaction,
I
the creature
force
must...
it to run away. Like
that triggers.
It's of
Okay.
its own movement. That is
Moving
my
out of
side
range,
effect.
not moving
is-
into range.
Getting pushed
us
does not trigger.
provoking it or pushing it away due to a spell is not counting because it didn't do that off its own volition.
I will never learn
Correct.
all of this, but I will pretend I am.
No, you're good. You're good. So it steps back up into Rita's range and gets ready to attack her. So it's going to attack you, Rita. Are you ready for this? Yes.
Whiff.
Cough.
Miss.
No.
Oh, it hits. Rita, now, before I do anything else, do you want to... I'm going to roll the damage, and you can choose, do you want to parry... Or, no, sorry,
Yeah.
before I roll the damage, do you want to parry the damage, or do you want to squirt at it?
Hate that phrasing.
No.
Cyberpunk 2020, everyone.
I guess I'll parry. I should probably. Yeah, I'll parry it.
Or 2077. What year is the Cyberpunk game?
Good, you can roll it, Rena.
Oh, me first? Oh, okay. Sorry, wasn't sure.
No, you're fine.
Okay.
All right, and damage is... Oh, I did that wrong. That is wrong damage. Ignore that. That is wrong damage.
Ignoring.
This is correct damage. So you take 6.
Okay.
You roll me your athletics check with advantage, as I keep doing. I'm totally drinking real coffee, guys. Don't judge me. I'm weak.
Are you supposed to have advantage on that?
Yep.
At advantage.
Yep. Nope, she's good. And so, Rita, you easily slap it to the side. It's going to do that same exact thing to you. It's going to attack you again.
I'm not used to
Okay.
the double digits.
I'm not either.
I'm being mean. I'm sorry.
No, she's
It's
close to
fine.
leveling. You could tell.
It definitely hits you again, Rena. You obviously can't parry
Close
this
to dying,
time.
too, probably.
She
But
is.
can I do the poison spray?
Because I believe that requires a reaction to cast. I don't think it casts for free. Can you do me a favor and bloop your Shrike into chat for me, please? If you take if you take damage from a
Take
melee attack
damage.
as a
As a
reaction,
reaction.
yeah. So because you have parry, the two things kind of you have to choose between them. You know.
Okay.
So I think we learned in the future, if you're dealing with an opponent that does big damage to you, maybe Shrike isn't the best. Maybe Shrike is better for the little damage people, and for big damage opponents, we just rely on your parry. It's a good thing to remember. So you take the 11 points of damage.
Yeah.
You're doing okay, Rena. You're okay. Can you just roll me an athletics check? No reason.
Normal.
Yep. Oh, you didn't parry, so unfortunately normal. It's all good, guys. She's good.
Luck dice,
Oh.
please.
I don't think you could have even gotten high enough. You have to get like a 14, don't you?
Luckily, Dorian can literally wake her up on his turn. He can just bonus action wake her up. Luckily. But first, I need to do something to you really quickly, Rena. It grapples you
Okay.
and it pulls you in.
Okay.
Woo.
It's thirsty. It's thirsty. It's going to attack you and see if it can bite you as it pulls you in.
Great.
This would be a great time for a mist. Or, you can go to an 8, then go to a back. That's fine.
I mean, I didn't load the dice. They loaded themselves. Okay.
Yeah, whatever you say, 2 to a 20.
What? I didn't roll it too.
It was a -7 to a 20.
This is the amount of piercing damage you take.
That was a -7.
And this is the amount of negative energy damage that you take, or necrotic damage that you take. And you that 7 is reduced from the maximum that you can heal to at the moment. So your
So
maximum
do
HP.
I have to roll a death save or what?
Not yet. You're just unconscious at the moment. So you
Okay.
you're just unconscious at 0 health points. Don't worry about it. You just go limp inside of her arms as she sinks her fangs into you and starts sucking you dry. Yeah, don't worry about it. It's all good. And it also regains some health points equal to the damage that it dealt to you. Don't think about it.
All 19?
No. The necrotic damage. It heals to 7. Dorian, it's your turn, sir. What would you like to do with your turn?
Is it down to where we are, or is it still?
It's down below. You guys are still up above. Yep.
Well, Messy's not.
Oh, Messi slid down. Correct. Messi's nearer to it.
Don't worry about me though.
Yeah.
We're not.
Good.
Thank you, Kylie.
Scary hands.
Kylie, you have been redeemed from all past transgressions.
I know what I
All of
want
them.
to do, but it's not what my character would do. My character's gonna. It's predisposed, right? So if I run up to it, would that provoke an attack of opportunity?
If you walk up to it, will not provoke, but if you walk away, it does. I know it's weird, but that's just how it works.
No, that's fine. Dorian would just in a weird phase, and I'm sorry, Messy. I'm gonna run up and I'm gonna kick it off her.
Wait a second. Are you going to run up and make an athletics check to try to?
But
He gets his +1 though.
Is she a
does
door?
+1. Don't mind the
think
dead
so.
witcher on the ground.
I don't.
Go kick it.
She's not a door.
I don't know she's dead. I can see that it's like sucking her dry.
I think we as PCs know when our characters are in the unconscious state, don't we?
I would imagine I can see the
Rena,
the
you went
life
for the
being
large option.
drained. Would I need a perception check to see that as I'm running up?
Honestly,
Would it be pretty goddamn obvious to me?
her going limp in her arms? You can definitely notice that. That her.
So
you notice that. Mm-hmm.
I just instinctually, I would run up kind of screaming, just adrenaline filled, and I'm just going to try to kick her off.
Absolutely. So I same thing at DC 8 athletics or acrobatics to make your way down the hill smoothly. Oh, hold on. Wait, hold on. Or you can run to the edge of the hill and jump off of it.
Can I jump off?
And like two-legged, like, boom, like, you want to do that?
Did I get advantage on that?
Because you rolled a 20, you do. You crushed the check I was going to make you. Yes, you do get advantage on it. So you get to roll. This has to be an athletics check. You do get advantage on the roll because you launched yourself off the ledge perfectly.
It wouldn't be an acrobatics?
No, acrobatics for the jump.
Form in...
The grapple maneuvery thingy that you're doing. Sorry, the kicky bull.
butt cleavage check?
What's it called? Bull rush is what it's called. Is an athletics check, but you do have advantage on it. I expect double natty ones.
Athletics?
Yes, he's gonna roll a fucking 20, isn't he? Ooh, double 10s.
Double 10s, that's bad.
I'm gonna luck it. Fuck, dude.
Hey, 11 and a 10 now.
It's my turn. I'm going to roll a...
It's your turn?
Oh, yeah. I have to roll athletics against you.
Oh, that's right.
Crush it, Scott. Just fucking crush it. Boom! So you try to run like I tell ya, like run and you jump, and you try to like kick the thing with your legs, and unfortunately what ends up happening is the creature's just kind of like, because it's a very strong, very hardy creature, it's kind of like turns its shoulder to protect its meal, like and just like toughens itself up to prepare for the impact, and you just effectively hit like a wall. So you kick it, poof, and you just land on your back, kind of like knocking the wind out of you. That was your action. You still have your bonus action.
Can I can't cantrip for this turn now.
Oh, you can do whatever you want for your bonus action.
Anything?
Anything that you can do with your bonus action.
So that's just no main spells, right?
Still
well, like
will say if it's action or bonus action.
yeah, like healing word is a bonus action, or whatever.
I was gonna do this.
That's unfortunately an action, not a bonus action.
I figured. Okay. I was trying to check when I was clicking on it. I feel if I healing word Rena, it's just gonna get more life when it sucks it. So.
But it does wake Rena up and give her a chance to act, and you can see how the initiative goes.
Yeah, as I'm running down, Just RP wise, I think I'm gonna healing word, as I'm just gonna be like, get off my friend Rena, Talia, you need to wake the fuck up.
Oh, Rena, you wake
Somewhere
up
the barkeep rises.
just in time. Rena, you wake up to see him hit the thing and fall down. But you saw the valiant effort.
You wake up, you just get a glint and a major bloom effect of this bard flying.
And then hitting a brick wall and falling straight down.
Bard.
Ah!
It's crazy.
It's like Robin attacking Superman. Like, cute. Anyways, so
Can I cast this at a level 2?
yeah. You're supposed to say it in
Okay.
advance, but yes, and roll your healing.
I apologize. Well, I didn't roll yet. That's
So-
my mistake.
2d4 plus your whatever your charisma is, or if you click the button, it asks you that.
I didn't roll it. That's the wrong one anyway. Sorry.
one.
Sorry. Yep. Sorry. That's what I meant to do.
Cool. So you heal Rena. You get healed back up to 10.
Woo!
That is on fleek,
Actually,
children.
great. That's
I
really
apologize.
It is lit, fam.
No, the only person who needs to apologize right now is Scott. You're good, Pat.
Why do I need to apologize? It's so
Rigged
fleek.
dice.
No.
You're using
And
terms
your
from like 10
horrible
years
vernacular.
ago.
You should
No.
just be kicking it like a
Tip.
legend, bro. Instead, you're not being very bro. You know?
My God, you're both boomers.
That's right.
So
You were
Dorian
bro.
runs down this
Turns
cliff,
out you were
jumps,
just
tell
fan.
Atalia to get the hell up,
The arena. Thank you.
invoking her with some
Okay. That's what I
adrenaline,
thought you were talking about.
kicks, and falls to the ground.
Yeah.
Am I
Like
prone
Legends, bro, is
technically?
actually from Man Medan.
Am I prone or am I just like
You're prone, but you already used your movement. Yeah, you're prone. So if it attacks you, which it probably won't do because of the curse going
It's-
on right now, you would be in danger, but you're not.
Bravely crawl away.
Rena, you wake up. It's grappling you. Your sword has already clung to the ground because as you passed out, it would have slipped from your hands. If you can break free from this thing, you're good to go. But to break free from it, you're going to have to make yourself an athletics check. Unfortunately,
Okay.
are you ready to try to roll that?
I'm ready as I'll ever be.
All right.
Oh, you used your inspiration already too, didn't you?
Disappoint us. Hey, that's really good. I have to roll against that, and you saw my modifier. So, I
I
assume.
wouldn't have been able to bonus action give her an inspiration anyway. It was either I heal her or
No, the healer was more important.
Did I luck it?
Well, Rita, just to be, if I
would
roll a
love it.
natty 20, I beat you anyways. And if I roll a 19, it equals a 22, and you would win the tie for free. So save your luck die.
Okay.
Yeah, because you saw that I rolled.
20.
What? Natty 20? What? No.
no.
He rolled that just to prove us. He wanted us to think he doesn't have him rigged. I saw
Alright.
him type /3.
Do you want to GM roll that or whatever? GM dice?
No. Rena, you easily break free and can, of course, snatch up your sword from the ground again easily and make your attack against this creature, unless you're doing something else. And
No, I'm
then
gonna attack it.
we'll describe the whole scenario.
Gonna look pretty awesome when you hit right here.
Can't wait to see it. Can't wait.
Rena, can you
You can
just
keep waiting.
any
Still
double
waiting.
digit?
It's fine.
Any double digit? Can you just
keep
roll at
waiting?
least,
It's fine.
roll at least an 8? Can you roll
You know what?
at
Let's
least
just
an 8?
pretend like I didn't roll that. Oh no. I did actually get out of the game. I'm bad. Sorry.
Oh God. What was I supposed to add to chat for chat? Oh, a reroll option. Let me just
Time
add
for the
that.
break, everybody. We'll be right back.
Let's just add that in really quickly, just because I this is like a straight up pity, mid campaign alteration right here. This is not asking for anybody to use this at all. I'm just gonna
altering the
sloppy add
deal.
this.
altering the deal.
Roll. All right.
Can I use my init yet?
Can you call the reward the Rena clause?
Now it's actually called reroll, and then in parentheses it says Rena needs it.
It is what it is.
I'm just gonna quickly add this again. I'm like sloppy adding it as it is, so it's technically there for you guys. I'm just gonna make quick adjustments. Well, I'm sure somebody in chat totally wants to do this right now, right?
I do. Can I use my 10,000? Okay. Can I give mine away yet?
Can I have his 10,000?
No, I didn't set that up yet. Remind me when the stream is over, and I can do that. Wade,
Oh, remind you.
I can do it while I ignore you guys during the recording of the after show. All right.
You
Yeah,
guys
like
missed
how-
some good after shows.
The last after show, you just got up and left.
Did I?
Like 15 minutes, yeah.
Oh, I don't remember. Did I have to go pee or
Last
something?
week.
I don't know what you had to do, but yeah, you
got
just got up and left. We had to carry it on.
All right.
Oh, yeah,
If
no,
nobody clicks that button, Rena has to stick with her die roll in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2,
I don't even see it.
1, and
I don't see it either.
you would have to refresh to say because it's just been added.
Why would you
Okay.
say that
Okay.
after the
Seconds
countdown?
then. Yeah, add 10 more seconds.
Well, everybody would define 8, 7, 6,
Quick, refresh, quick, guys,
5,
quick!
4,
Please!
3, 2,
We're on a delay.
One.
We're on a
No
delay.
one can
You guys-
find it.
You're good. Okay, there we go. It's done. Oh, Jesus. Oh, no! Sir Kirky got it in. Oh, God damn it. Wow, so many of them went in there. I'm going to have to refund some of those. So anyways, Sir Kirkin, Rita, you get to re-roll from Sir Kirkin. Jesus, there's like 7 of them now. She doesn't need it that bad.
Well, wait, hold on, Scott.
Well, don't refund him just yet.
Are you sure? She only rolls 3s, 1s, or 20s.
Okay, guys, stop pressing the button. Well, it's luckable. Nope, it's still not. Rita, let's see. We have, no exaggeration, 2, 4, 6, 8. We're done. You have 7 left. Go ahead, re-roll.
Jesus Christ. How many rerolls to get 1 dice over 8? What was that, a 5? What would you roll there?
Hey!
Oh my God.
So we know that there's 6 fucking re-rolls left.
She'll go through those next turns, Scott. Don't worry.
So roll your damage,
Give me
Rita.
time.
This is like when
my
you go
cat's
bowling with a
getting
kid,
mad.
you have to put like the little things in the gutter to make sure you can't gutter ball.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Without me doing anything else, I legit need to /R, SNIP snipping tool. I need to grab this. Rita, you just rolled damage. I need to copy and paste this into Discord spoilers. Rena, guess how much health it had left?
No way.
No way.
I just
Did it have
copied.
13?
I just copy and paste into
You're
Discord
kidding
spoilers.
me. It had 13 health left.
Rena, go
I
ahead.
killed the thing? Are you serious?
Well, technically it killed you first, but we won't count that.
Well, yeah, we'll just overlook that. It's fine.
It had 6. It healed 7. So it went to 13. Rena, describe it.
Oh my God. Okay. Wow.
This is the first fight you've had where you haven't had to run away when you got knocked out. But you didn't have to run away.
I was forced to stand my ground. Okay.
You couldn't this time. That's why, because you.
We
would-
need re-roll for 1,000 and re-roll for Rena for 500.
I wonder if I can add a cooldown for
Make
that.
mine cheaper because of how
You
I
can-
forgot my
Need a lot
roll
more
all
of
the time.
this.
Oh
Scott,
my
you can make it
God.
that only like certain amount can be claimed per day.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to look into that right now while Rita's describing this.
Okay, well, sorry,
Well,
I'm
for
still in
most of us, we
shock.
can only use 1 per day. But
Me and so many however many times.
you get like 3 a round. The rest of us
Yeah.
get like 2 per session.
We get 2
Okay.
every other week. We have to,
Anyway,
between
I,
all
should-
3 of us.
Let's put it in Rena's bank.
I shoved this thing off of me, and I guess like as it's about to come at me again, she'll just she's pissed off because she's had to fight this thing how many times now? 3? This is the 3rd time. I don't even know. She wants
I
it
like the
dead.
fact your rerolls in there where you actually miss and it knocks the sword.
I think
Back
yeah,
knock
this
it
is her
again.
attempt. Yeah, like she tries to hit at it, doesn't work. Hits it again, doesn't work, and then the last one she finally gets it, and then just takes it right through. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna take its head off.
Oh,
because,
Why
sexy.
the fuck not? You're
We
you're
love
pissed
these
off.
How I
Complication.
imagine. She stabs, it parries it. She stabs, it parries it. Then she uses
Yeah.
that parry to just bring the momentum to all around to cut off. its
Yeah,
head.
yeah. It just takes its head off.
She's been
Lobs
so
the-
bad at combat that the thing didn't even think that she would think to swing. It was just like
Aim for the
another
head.
stab's
Yeah.
coming.
She's got the worst aim. Why would she aim there?
Absolutely beautiful. You lob the fucking thing's head off, and finally it's like,
Now you can't recover its esophagus though, so you can cross that off your list of parts.
I don't think that's one of them.
And Wade had use for that. No, not anymore.
I was gonna make some nice esophagus arrow shafts, but no, I won't.
Darn, I'm sorry.
Makes you think of the SNL skit I sent to Messi in our secret chat before. So anyways,
box? Yeah, you keep sending me Snapchats, but I'm not opening them anymore.
it was the Headless Horseman with
You
John
can call it
Mulaney.
that if you want. I mean,
John,
you really
John-
look like a horse.
I don't know what that means. I'm not old enough for this.
Moving on. So, Rita, yeah, you lob the thing's fucking head off, and it literally just drops. I don't know how you guys react. Dorian on the ground.
I imagine just all this blood just kind of like starts spewing all over the place and just.
Oh yeah,
slaps
he's nearby,
Dorian.
huh? Yeah.
Oh, I'm
probably,
like right next to you. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm like within
yeah.
like. I tried to kick it. I did kick it. I just
So
didn't.
you're up close. You had front row seats.
Oh yeah, I'm in
what that was.
splash zone.
Yeah, you're the splash zone.
I imagine that. I imagine you're just kind of like towering over it now, just covered in blood. I'm covered in blood. I'm just standing there shocked. I'm like, I'm just gonna pretend that I did help. I'm be like, I can't believe I kicked it into your sword.
Meanwhile, Derb's unloading the explosive arrow. He's just about to blow up everybody in hopes of saving himself. Whistling while he works.
She'll look to you and then look back to the thing and then maybe just shake her sword off a bit. But I actually want to, while I'm thinking about it, try to see if I can get the Alp fangs.
Oh, absolutely. You 100% can get the Alp Fangs. Beyond that, I'm actually, while we're here, if you guys are done with the immediate RP,
Just for like right there, she probably wouldn't
nope.
say much.
you are fine. There's actually for herbs. Who is the funny one that just threw herbs right at the beginning of combat?
Kelly, I think.
Yeah.
Get high!
I think she gave 4 herbs right as the combat started, and we got 1 more right as things like really started to work in there. I was like, oh, okay, or that. That's fine. 1 second while I'm trying to. There we go. Now they're loaded up. Yeah, it was a total of 5 herbs came in during all of that. So why don't we go ahead and do that? Yeah, we can go ahead
All
and.
unconscious, she
Okay.
wakes up and just like, a flower.
A flower.
So
Start picking things up.
first
Not
and,
my sword.
first and foremost, we can take care of the boring stuff and jump right back into the RP. You're of course going to get the Alp Fangs. That's no
Yes.
problem. And then go ahead and roll me a survival check to see if we can get anything else off this creature real quick.
Survival? Okay.
Because the other thing you were able to get off it was... All right, what's that total? It's covering where I'm looking.
Luck that.
What? 13.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
it is.
actually can luck it.
Just don't get.
Okay.
Yeah. Hey!
Hey!
You didn't suck
We're so
this time.
proud of you.
So surprised.
I am.
You
Sorry.
are. Every time.
What
Can't
was
even lie about it. Anytime you get anything higher than a 9 total, we're very surprised.
I know.
what was the other Alp ingredient, Rena? It was Alp Fangs and. What the hell was the other one, Rena?
I think that was the only one.
No,
Honestly.
I'm gonna.
What about the Alps' big meaty claws?
Control
What about
F,
those big
Alp.
meaty boobs?
Oh, there's something else that comes up.
Independent jiggle physics on those.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
We literally talked
the
about this
jiggle
last
things?
session, Rena. The other thing you can get off of them. I was like, oh, and she can roll.
Ruxa blood. No.
No.
That's another.
Ectoplasm. I'm so sorry, everybody. 1 second.
I don't think so, dude. I think it's just the Alp fangs.
Vampiric intestines.
Big meaty claws.
I
Honeysuckle.
said that.
Big meaty
1
toes.
second.
I didn't say that. That's new. That's new.
Thank you.
Does that count as a beast liver?
No, she's not a beast.
Darn.
Yeah, she's not a Bruxus. Not that one there. I guess for her it was just the fangs, huh? Because there's nothing else that you would get normally off of her. All right, that's fine. So with the let me roll for these 4 things. If one of them is an Aether, you'll actually be able to pull the fangs out so well you can actually get 2 sets of fangs off of her, which would be
Okay.
pretty cool if you can do that. So let me roll see if we get any Aethers out of the 5 I'm about to roll. Where's the Witcher thing? Here we go. 1. First one is Queebrith.
Can we
Second
let
one
Rena roll
is
these so she can get a 1?
3, 4, and 5. No, not a second set of fangs. So the other things you're going to be able to find for the Quebrith, which you got one Quebrith, I don't know how to pronounce it. You can get yourself some sulfur, is what you'll find. The next thing, which was 6 was rolled once. That's vitriol. You're going to find yourself white vinegar. After that, you roll 2 4s, which is rebus. Be able to get yourself 2 wine stones, maybe inside of her belly.
So 3 total. Okay.
And then lastly, the last herb is vermilion. And this will be, I have no idea what this is. Trachea? Oh, I know what a trachea is. Hey, you get a throat. You pull out a trachea.
Oh, wow, we really do. Huh.
Yeah.
Luckily, you sliced where you did, an inch lower or higher, and you would have damaged
Got it. Perfect.
Yeah. Perfect.
Whatever it may be.
So you got a trachea. And so that's the different ingredients. You actually have a ton more ingredients for making potions with, which is super important. Cool. All right, now getting back into the RP. So as you guys are, after this creature is killed, you immediately had those reactions like you had there. The Witcher, without wasting time, immediately goes to work, pulling out like a set of pliers that she has built into kind of like her Witcher set. She goes over and starts, cutting with a dagger into the gums and then grabbing the pliers and wiggling and pulling out the teeth at the roots, keeping the roots intact and whatnot and putting them away. Honestly, Messy, this is one of those things where watching her break them down, you're actually thinking to yourself, you might be able to help her with these things after like studying the way she does it a bit more in the future. You actually might be able to help her and give her advantage on these rolls. But not now. Again, studying later on. You're seeing her just immediately just go to work. It's like crazy watching the butchering of this. It's like watching a hunter immediately after you butcher the deer. You have that moment where everybody kind of like celebrates. She doesn't even have that moment. She just immediately pulls out the knife and just starts going to work on it. More like the fucking KGB. With a target they just took out in a basement.
I love watching them take out vampires.
Yeah, it's great.
With Abraham Lincoln, he was a vampire hunter too.
Oh god, that movie was so bad.
So good. What are you talking about?
Oh god, it was so bad. I saw it in theaters. That's how bad it. I mean,
that's how much of a fanboy for Abraham Lincoln movies you are.
I can't wait for Mother Teresa Werewolf Hunter.
Oh my god, I would go see that. Just like I went and saw this one. I would go Mother Teresa Werewolf Hunter. I would pay for that. You would too. You would too.
Hey, calm down. It's coming out right after Gandhi Zombie Hunter.
Yeah, the end of the trilogy is Abraham Lincoln and Mother Teresa gang up on the Twilight series, and they just take them all out.
I'm definitely okay with that. Just murder.
Next, after that, it's Einstein's Alien Hunter.
Well, that's the reboot.
Yes. Aliens.
That's the other one.
Guys, if you like aliens, or at least screaming about them out of nowhere, did you know that if you subscribe to Rena the Destroyer, that's twitch.tv/Rena the Destroyer, one of the emotes that's available there is, Rena, could you?
Aliens.
Aliens.
It's literally aliens. I did make that an emote. Yes. I know, like
Kylie Colors got it. Yeah, Kylie. Go girl.
Rena the alien.
Wait, I have it too, don't I? Hold on. I have to.
Renath the
aliens.
Renath the alien.
Yeah, it makes that beginning portion.
But can you make
automatically
this monstrosity?
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ, Wade.
It's beautiful.
Wade. Wow.
You bitch you. All right. So anyways, after she immediately goes to work.
It's a large dog.
Ripping these things apart. Immediately goes to work ripping these things apart.
Bigger option.
And I don't know what you guys like now that it's dead. And she kind of goes to work. Rita, I don't know if you guys would have any more RP in this moment, or if you would immediately kind of call over the doctor over here to start helping to rip the thing, not the Witcher breakdown for components, but the actual opening it up and trying to study it a bit more for the research you were doing before. Would there be any more RP before that? Would you immediately go into calling him over?
I mean, she's focused, so she's just kind of like, okay, let me finish this and get this done. So she'll probably call him over to ask
while
him
you're
to come and
carving
help.
it up.
Chat. Grr!
Imbert would actually go to
Hate you.
and
Grr!
See that Dorian has some blood splattered on him. It would say,
that's an understatement.
a lot of blood splattered on him.
Do you reach out and help him up?
Yeah.
I imagine by this time, as she's carving and hacking, I probably would have stood up and just
you scrambled to your own
watched her
feet?
work.
Oh,
Yeah, I
I
would've
didn't
just
mean to
walked.
click on that. but there you go. Surprise. I have that.
Whoa. So I'll actually Scott told me you had that like months ago. I totally forgot about that. I don't remember why we were talking
Other
about
last
that
session,
one.
even though it's my ability.
So I would cast prestidigitation.
Jesus Christ.
Prestidigitation. Oh, I gotta look at how it's spelled. Prestidigitation. That's it. And I would just take the blood off of him and then say
Can I make a flower bloom and use it to clean
Is
Dorian?
that just a just a spell to make me think that it's not on me?
no.
Is that actually
Cleans,
removing
it actually
it?
cleans.
Yeah, it cleans.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's like Leviosa for
So do you
dirt.
just like
can
kind of
clean
wave
or
your hand and
soil
it's
an
just all
object.
gone?
Yeah. Well, it just moves to the ground, I guess.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, do you just like move your hand like
Yeah.
Jedi mind trick me, but all the blood is the Jedi mind
What
trick?
Dorian's trying to say is that he don't give a damn about your damn prestidigitation.
Okay. Yeah. So I was just saying that I clean you up,
Trying to make a bad reputation. I don't give a damn about my
and
prestidigitation.
hopefully that helps with your mental state.
As you do that, I would probably just be like, "You must teach me that one day."
I don't know if I can't.
Actually,
I can make a
I
flower
really don't
bloom.
know.
actually, you,
I say
Out
it
of
in
game, you
jest,
can.
but you. I would say that in
Tomorrow's
jest,
mostly
but
sunny.
you probably could teach me that. one
actually,
day.
hold on, pulling this in game because this is important for the development of the character. Rena, you hear Dorian say to the source, "I hope you can teach me that someday." And Rena, you've seen the things that Dorian does is borderline magical. When he does his effects, you get little quivers off of your thing. And last combat you guys were in, you actually, the last important combat you guys were in, when you
saw
drank your
me
cat
fly.
potion. We saw the cat potion. You actually were able to see that he is half elf, so he might have enough elder blood in him to be able to cast magic. So I don't know if when he's like, I hope one day, maybe one day you can teach you that. And he's like, I don't think I can. I don't know if you would chime in at that point, like maybe, or if you would just stick out of it.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, she might if they're just having this conversation behind her while she's focusing. She'd probably just say, well, I'm sure eventually you could.
With that cat eye potion, you probably noticed that I was also a gnome.
What? Oh my
I
god.
know.
But you're
God,
not
what-
70
were you gonna
tall?
tell me or
No.
just oh.
With that cat eye potion, no, you wouldn't have been able to see the town that we were in. That was a half a day, 500 mile.
No,
Yeah, yeah, 7 years away.
Not
Faerunian
that
minute.
potion.
Yeah, so she says that.
And Derb, with his flower, starts cleaning Dorian, which is already clean from the prestige. But now you have like a nice flowery cologne.
Oh,
And
dude.
tomorrow's weather is mostly sunny with a chance of light showers in the evening.
What's the
Right,
temperature?
Scott? Is
in
that what the weather
Celsius?
forecast is? Can you
Yeah,
tell me?
absolutely sexy. No, the weather forecast for the
it's
next
absolutely
day.
sexy.
Next 24 hours.
You heard that, Chad? It's absolutely sexy here in Milfgard.
It's gonna be hot. It's gonna be hot as balls.
Hot
always
as
hot in
balls as
Milford.
you
Oh.
carve off the boobs.
Okay, so just a time out for a quick second, because for people that didn't watch Cyberpunk yet, there is an advertisement in Cyberpunk that says "Come to Milfgard."
It
It's
really does.
like sexy half naked cowboy lady, and just says Milfgard, and just
Sexy,
Rena
naked,
came into my
half-naked cowboy lady. Dude, that's my kink.
yeah, you can see half her tit, but if you're in public, it's got a little star over her nipple.
Yeehaw, as we say here in Ohio.
So that game doesn't have a stream safe button.
Oh yeah, you can remove nipples.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, you can remove nipples.
Cool,
That's
cool.
all that matters.
And
right?
penis?
Yeah.
Can you remove penis?
Yeah, you can remove penis.
So wait, since
you
the
move
new
this
game
to
is
JJ?
giving you underwear,
can
it's
have-
just removing nipples.
Okay, so this is a weird thing, right?
Hey,
so
look at the image I sent you. That's a pretty good idea of what
there was a lot of like there was like a lot of glitches where like I would like have a moment where there would be a cutscene starting, and for some reason my character would just not have pants on, and then I had a mangina, and I was like, why are my pants gone? And then like in the next scene I have my pants back on. I'm like, what? This wasn't rushed at all.
It took 17 years for them to make this game. They totally
did.
didn't have enough time.
You could tell
Yeah.
though that they probably wish they still had more. They probably just could not. delay
Oh,
again.
definitely.
I think they'll keep
Yeah.
adding to it as we continue.
Come to
more
Nilfgaard.
nipples?
Don't you love when games, fully crafted games that are pushed to release, are still in alpha? Like, thanks, guys.
Or small indie companies, dude. It's a
So
tough
what do you?
world
If
out
the
there.
option
No,
is
for small indie
sensitivity-
companies, yes, but isn't this done by the company that made Witcher?
It was a joke.
Yeah, there's
Scott.
Okay. I
It
was like,
it was a joke.
my apologies.
they
Because
were
if it was a small indie company, I would 100%.
Well, not like Wade and I have been
no
playing
hate.
a lot of like COD lately, and
thought you were-
Activision.
I thought you were going to tell about like the porn games we play.
I was like, what about
Those
you're
are small
playing
indie
with Wade's
companies.
COD? What?
Call of Dick.
Yeah, Call of Dick. Yeah, Call of the PP. It's
of
Liddy Titty. But no, even like COD, like Activision's games recently, which is made by Treyarch and I believe another big. I mean, Treyarch is nothing to scoff at. They're nothing but buggy lately. And it's
Division
just,
Blizzard.
no,
Is it
Blizzard's
made by
like
Activision?
this is the developer or whatever.
Guys,
like,
I do want to be
parent
clear.
company.
They did recently update harassment policies on Twitch, so I don't want you guys getting TOS'd over speaking poorly of these large companies. You might hurt their feelings. We might get TOS'd over it, so you have to
I'm
be,
a
you have
big
to be
fan
careful.
of Coca-Cola.
Yeah,
There, we're all set. We're fine now.
I thought it was
Don't worry about
Pepsi. I thought you were Pepsi, and he was. Yeah, did you fuck
Well,
it
I'm
up?
drinking Dr. Pepper. Is that Pepsi? That's
It is.
Pepsi,
That is
right?
Pepsi. Yeah.
I love Pepsi Corp.
Mr. Pibb, I think, is the other one.
Yeah,
Moving
I
on.
feel
Pibb, I
Mr.
think, is
Pibb
owned
better.
by Coke,
Anyway,
Moving on. So yeah.
Back to weather in Milfgard.
So Rita, you actually say, I'm sorry, you actually said to them like you actually might be able to do that, and you guys had that little RP.
oh yeah. So then I would have said, well, even if I could teach it to him, I don't think he. Do you know magic?
She'd
And I
look.
would-
She'd look at you, Dorian. Just kind of waiting for your response.
I
But now
would
she's
look-
like paying more attention because she wasn't
I
looking at
hate
you when she
that.
said that.
I would look to if I noticed you looking at me, I would look to you and I'd look back to Ember and be like, do I know magic? Almost like I don't know.
Do you have to detect
Asking
magic?
you guys, I don't know.
Does he have to detect magic, Messi?
I don't.
Okay,
I don't either.
that's who I was talking. I was talking to Messi. So
Yeah, I know.
Well, I've been in several combats with Dorian now. I probably would have noticed something happening.
you
after.
can say, Rena, you can say like something along the lines like I believe so.
Definitively.
Yeah, you can't say
Okay.
like you could say like I'm pretty sure. Like,
Your medallion is what gives off.
That's true.
maybe if you like, you know, if you want to examine him closer a little or something like that, or hey, give me a little twing.
Am I magical
Yeah.
as a gnome? Do I have magic?
Actually, you it's one of those things where you craft with magic. So if she like stood over you with the thing, like while you were like a crucifix, while you're crafting, she actually would notice twings of magic happening as you're
I
manipulating
actually
it.
work better whenever people hold necklaces over me while I work.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, cast the demons out, and then I can actually
You
focus.
actually just unlocked some bonus lore
Power of the
about
Witcher
me.
compels you.
Definitely.
So
My head will start spinning and I'll start vomiting, but the sword will come out great.
Rena, how do you respond?
You said I'm not sure if I could show him magic.
No, I was saying,
I would,
I was
just be
saying,
like,
would it be
I
like a
would look to
definitive?
you and I would look to Ember. I'd be like, I don't know. Do I know magic? I've never used magic. I've had family been able to use it, but they believe it skipped me.
I'm certain you could use it if you wanted.
Is that a normal trait for any person?
Well, you're not just any person.
I am the best bard in this land. You're right. Kind of like look
She-
off into the distance.
She'll say that, but as she says it, she's like, I just realized what I said. Do you know what I mean?
He
So
wouldn't
he's in-
though. When you say that, he would just be like, I am the best bard in the land.
She would say, it's the reason you wear that hat all the time.
Does it not fit me? And he would kind of look around like, it fits me great. And I would almost give you kind of a
After that, she would stop.
look,
Yeah.
just be like, does she know? Would I be able to assume that she knows? Would that be an insight?
She seemed
Actually, yeah,
pretty
that
blunt
that
about
is an
it.
insight versus her deception. And you guys don't know each other well enough to get advantage, disadvantage, so it's just normal rolls.
While,
So what am
while we're
I-
rolling?
Deception.
Oh, I roll deception? Okay.
Hopefully she
well,
rolls
right.
worse than you.
It's
What
okay.
would I
roll
roll
this
to
get a
remember a? What would I roll to remember a small detail from? Wow.
It was a given.
A small detail from what?
It was
from the
Kevin,
combat that we just did.
You roll better.
I like how I rolled and Wade's like, don't worry, it's Rena.
It's fine. Yeah, you'll figure it out.
It depends on the detail, but usually intelligence
An
check.
open book.
Okay.
So do I know for a fact that she knows?
You know that she knows. And you guys just all rolled such shit. Wait, do me a favor. Wait, just roll me out a charisma check real quick. I just want to see somebody do something exciting.
They're just gonna be like, hi, I'm here.
There you go.
Thank you. Thank you for being charismatic, Wade.
You're welcome.
Derb still just got 2 flowers now.
He gave
Look
us
at-
the weather.
It doesn't say Derb either. Like it says Wade rolled an 18 charisma.
That's true.
Wade did. Wade,
I mean, it says
you.
Patrick
Yeah.
rolled an insight.
Yeah, but
Here,
that
I
lied.
can-
What can I tell you?
Oh yeah, it says me. Hang
Here we
on.
go. This will
Should I
fix it.
change
Yeah, that's
Oh,
about
maybe
right.
if I change
That
it, maybe
was
I'll roll better.
no. Yes, you should be
So-
rolling as your character.
So I do know that she knows.
Yes.
How do you
yes,
not
sir.
roll as yourself?
At the bottom of chat, right underneath where you can type, you actually click as and then click your character.
Can I try again?
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't know that I
wanna
want to
see.
change it. I've been rolling pretty well as Wade. Wade's
I mean,
a god.
Oh, maybe that's
Rena-
what I needed to do, dude.
Rena, roll like 7 checks for us. Just random different
what?
things. Anything.
Okay.
Any random skills. Oh my god. Okay, keep going. Oh my god, keep going.
She's back, baby. And it's gone.
It's gone.
No. A
That's
7's
still
not
better
bad
than
for an
all
attack
her
roll.
rolls all day.
Yes. Rena.
Wait, you're
Also,
wasting all your
also
good rolls.
wasting all of her rolls right
No,
now.
no, this is amazing. Rena, you need to be Rena is terrible. We need a tell ya.
Yeah, it's true.
Derb is very average.
Roll
Wade is a
20's like
god.
wrong campaign.
Yeah, what are you doing the whole time? I'm just ignoring it. Yikes.
Wade
Okay.
is
Alright,
much
so-
better than Derb, I hate to say.
Oh.
So if I know that she knows
Thank you, Pat.
of my nature, I would just kind of be like, I would give her almost not attitude that the other guys would notice maybe. I'd just be like, no, my hat is just, part of my costume, part of my ensemble. Why?
Does Derb know that you're a half elf?
You probably wouldn't have known.
Are you trying to deceive me to like make it seem like
No,
you
try.
don't know that I know?
Oh, yeah, that's different.
My deception is my deceptions. I don't know if you're gonna be able to beat my deception.
Roll it.
I get like an
Well,
automatic
yeah, let's do
17.
it. Why
I get an
not?
He gets a
automatic
default.
17, dude.
Oh,
Yeah,
17.
his low.
You just
what,
wanna
what do
roll
I
and
roll
just see?
against him?
No,
Insight.
Pat, roll because you might roll better.
Insight?
Yeah, roll insight. Well, if she doesn't beat a 7.
Oh, never mind.
Do I need to roll?
Doesn't matter.
No, no, you don't.
You don't need to roll. It's
She's back.
fine. It's fine.
I'll roll for fun. Let's just.
Never mind. Those were all of my good rolls.
Okay, so it's still okay.
It's still 17. So
Yeah, it's still 17. I get for me, dude. I get silver tongue. I get such a high
Yeah,
17.
yeah.
all right. So,
So with Messi's intelligence, was he just trying to
Damn it.
hear and
average
know
Derb.
what she was talking about?
No, that was okay. What nah, don't worry about it.
Okay.
It was not related to your race at all. I
I
promise.
just need to know.
all right. So Rena, this kind of like go back and forth
Damn
happens
it, Wade
where,
is so much better.
where you play coy for a minute, right? And then after you play coy, he kind of like notices what is going on, but you don't pick up the fact that he noticed you being coy. Either way, there's that little exchange about whether or not he knows magic, and I'm sure it gets Dorian himself thinking about stuff. Maybe, I don't know if he'd approach it now or chew on it for a bit and approach it later.
I probably wouldn't bring it up.
Okay.
I probably would have just tried to make it I would try not to bring attention to it.
So I imagine trying to break the conversation away from where it kind of felt a little bit awkward for everybody, except for Derb, who's doing nothing. He's just watching people interact. Like, I wish I could be a part of social, but I'll just
wish
stay
I
up here
could
on the hill
be
by myself
part of
because
that world.
he's the only one on the hill still. He's still left behind. Rena, I imagine.
He's over now. It's motion to him.
I imagine Derb did come over and was like probably looking on the ground for his arrows.
I
or
imagine
bolts
he's
or whatever.
standing on
Yeah.
the ledge. He's like, "Help me down."
No, come on, Derb. He goes to the ledge, lies down, and rolls down the hill.
Well, let's find out. Is that acrobatics or athletics?
Your
I would
choice.
just stand there and be like, "Come on, Derb," and I would be ready to catch you.
Hey, he does it. So Rena, you actually would call over Messi's character, so that the two of you can start dissecting this thing for the investigation we're going over. So with his assistance, you're gonna be able to roll your investigation with advantage, same as last time.
Okay.
Wait, can
Arcadia, you suck. Just so you know.
wait before she rolls? Can Pat inspire her?
No, because it's a prolonged action.
Ah!
Now that can be lucked, of course.
The higher the luck, the better the stuff, right? Oh. Not a 1. This is strange. I'm not used to this.
And there am I.
She's twice as good as she used to be.
So one of the things that you're checking out as you're removing the esophagus and whatnot is because she actually got to bite you. She actually got to feed off of you. So she was in a state of frenzy. But then she actually got to feed off of you. And then immediately afterwards died, and died quickly, like lobbing off the head, died quickly, right? So this actually allowed you guys to like look over the body. Now, Messi knows that he's assisting you in all the ways that he can. Excuse me, and Bear knows he's assisting you in all the ways that he can. But it's actually you that's dissecting this thing and finding out the bits of information off of what it is that you're seeing. You can see its body is literally in a state of transforming away from the super high, almost imagine like you were doing like a chemical test trying to find out how much adrenaline is pumping through it, but different types of tests that you would do based off of the muscle structure and whatnot, because these things physically change, kind of like a Hulk would versus a person when it gets the adrenaline jump, right? So they physically change, and you're looking at the physical change. It's literally in a state of its change, going from its being in its blood frenzy, brought back down to its normal heightened state of combat. It's being calmed because it can actually taste you. It's actually so you can see that, oh, this is a concerning thing. But much like how they typically function, when they're in a frenzy, it's brought back down. But still, it's only hunting after you. You also can see with kind of like this test going through it and everything, you realize that it also seems to be kind of pumped into like almost like a calmer state after it feeds off you. Like once it actually bites into you, it's almost put into a state of like ecstasy. So whatever it is that's affecting these things is literally affecting every part of their being, physically and mentally affecting them. This is a pretty strong curse. Go ahead and roll me, because of all the research that you've done beforehand, roll me an Arcana check with advantage. Does anybody else here know about curses? And when I say anybody else, it's actually Messi, your background, and Wade, your racial ability. Does that pertain to curses? So don't roll yet.
Is that gnome cunning? No, that's not it.
To answer your question, yes, absolutely it would.
I
don't know
thought
if
so.
want to reveal it, but
No. But your character would, yeah.
What would that be? This?
Yes. No. The one where you click it, it rolls the better history check.
I don't know if this applies too, but I do have this where if I
That one, Wade. So no for that. And creative forensics, when you no, this is the
I don't know
one.
if that's the healing.
This is the one we were
I-
saying where more or less they get to
If I pass a medicine check, I know what exactly the creature was that caused it. But yeah.
Oh yeah, that thing.
Does a curse? Does a curse count as like a magic item? I guess.
No.
Object?
I wasn't
My
sure for
background
you.
definitely though.
So then, since both of you guys are able to do this, because both of you are trained in this, Rena and Messi, who has the better skill in Arcana?
Could I assist with this with inspiration?
No, because inspiration is meant to be a quick thing as opposed to a prolonged action. This,
Oh, okay. I didn't know
Yeah.
if this was a like looking like okay.
Yeah, Rena's got it.
Me? Okay.
Yeah.
So advantage, you said?
Yep, he's giving you advantage on this roll. Roll well, please.
Rena,
Chat,
come on.
and Rena, you actually do have a re-roll available.
No, don't need it.
Oh, it's fine.
18.
Do you want to luck that to see if you can get to a higher tier?
We have so many.
I mean mine.
We have to get a 4.
Oh,
Hey,
Okay.
you proved me wrong.
There
all
can
right.
be miracles when you believe.
sorry for the whiplash, guys.
You know, there's a bit of a strange. This is from your readings before. It's kind of like pulling into your old Witcher knowledge and everything that's going on there. Rena, by the way, amazing success. By the research and everything that you had done beforehand and all of your training as being a Witcher, especially, about the vampire stuff specifically, that there's tiers to vampires. There are lesser vampires, there are greater vampires, and there's true vampires, right? One of the things that you know is that there's almost like like a master-servant relationship between the lesser to greater vampires and the greater to the true vampires, and of course the lesser to true vampires as well. And it makes it so that like when the greater ones are around the lesser species, those lesser ones almost become subservient, almost like slaves to them. And it's not like it's like I walk in town and I beat the shit out of you. No, it's like in their blood. Like they're almost like colds to them. Like they're designs. It's part of their very being to be subservient to them. And that makes sense with the rumors of what had happened in this area that you were informed about by doing your own little like research and were told to you by Dorian and whatnot beforehand that happened in this area. That makes sense for how it was that this place was sieged, how these lesser vampires seem to be cold to it. Well, the reaction you're seeing from watching the way that this thing seemed to be transforming after biting off of you, you can see it almost seems like it's still serving whatever it was, whatever greater creature it was, of course, whatever greater creature it was that was giving it the commands to act in the way that it is, to behave in such a way that it's still hunting, still going after, almost like a fervent or like what's the word I'm looking for? Like a vengeance, right? You can see that that's happening. Now, when you're dealing with an Alp, there are very few vampires that are greater than an Alp on the list. I mean,
Higher in Abruxa, really.
Yeah, I was gonna say Abruxa is one of them. And is it anything other than Abruxa?
I think it was just that. when I
Higher
looked at it.
vampires are Alps, Bruxa, higher vampires, and
Yeah. So it's literally a Bruxa or a true vampire. It's a higher vampire, same thing. True vampire.
Yeah.
So it's literally just those that are around. And as far as you guys have done research, there's been zero evidence of there being a Bruxa around, which leads you to believe it could only be.
There's also, are we talking about human forms, like things that can take human form?
The ones that
Or,
can take.
sorry, intelligent vampires, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so there's also the Mula, which is
Yep,
the
and
one
there's
that you and I
the
were talking about a while
Catachan and
ago,
the
yeah.
Nosferatu, yeah. But none of them are higher than an Alp, like just straight up above an Alp, right? Bruxa
Right,
is.
Yeah.
So there's no signs of a Bruxa being around, which leads you to believe it would have to be a higher vampire. One of those could still be around, in which case this might be a problem too big for you to chew. Like that die. But this again leads you to believe that maybe this is a lingering effect from what happened beforehand. I don't know what you would try to extract from that, from everything that you guys have heard, the rumors and whatnot that had transpired during the Blood and Wine DLC and everything we've talked about during the previous 6 sessions of this campaign that happened in this area, what you would be able to extrapolate or where this curse might be coming from. I'll leave it to you guys.
Okay. Well, I imagine once she's done, like wrapped up with the skinning and dissecting this vampire before you guys, she'll put all that away or whatever and come over and say something along the lines of, this was a pretty strong vampire, but I'm almost 100% certain that there's something stronger that's causing all the vampires to be in the area. A higher vampire, more specifically. Kind of looking to a bear.
Yeah, he's nodding along with what you're saying.
The smaller ones tend to follow the stronger ones, which could explain why there are so many in the area, but I don't know where it could be. And you all saw how difficult this one was.
Would we have to roll anything to really understand what she means? Because we're not hunters or anything like that. Like,
No, you understand the basics of what she's saying. She's saying that there is like either a curse or a higher vampire that's causing these creatures to behave this way.
because for both, the only people I can really talk about is, both Derb and Dorian, is we we don't do this hunting stuff. We barely do fighting. All I imagine Derb knows is smithing. All Dorian knows is based off rumor and entertaining. You know, this is a whole different world we're stepping in, kind of a thing.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I'm saying, like, would I guess I don't know if she's using big terminology to where we wouldn't quite understand what she means.
Well, some of the terminology maybe over your head. It's you guys
Like higher vampire and stuff like that would probably
correct.
understand, but I mean, like,
but you understand most of it. Almost everything there you would understand.
okay,
And she's phrasing it in such a way that you would be able
Yeah,
to
we would
follow
understand it,
along.
right.
Yeah.
Correct.
okay,
I understood all of that.
fancy
Apologies,
pants.
we had to step away there.
So while defeating this particular vampire may have solved our immediate problem, it does not solve the overall problem, or curse, I should say.
Oh no.
Are the objects that we harvested from this vampire cursed as well, or is the curse, like, is the curse located in a specific part of the vampires or taking it apart, or is it like out of there now that it's dead?
I think he said that it's like it controls the vampires, so I don't know that it would attach itself to like its parts. It's more so an inherent feeling type of thing.
What's she saying?
So it's not cursed like an object would be cursed.
Correct. There might be a
Right.
curse on the land, a curse in the area. It doesn't have to necessarily be a cursed object.
Okay.
Yep. Or as Rena is suggesting, it could actually be a vampire that's legit around.
Yeah, not this one, but another one.
Correct.
So, having to step away there, apologies again. We now have an idea more about the curse, but we still don't know the cause of the curse or how to.
Specifically,
We're narrowing it down.
a greater vampire that and whatnot, but you guys don't know of any other greater vampires than the Alp because there's no Bruxa in the area. No signs of that. It could be a true vampire, but a true vampire, like, you wouldn't be able to find signs of it, and honestly, it would outmatch all of you. So if it's that, why is there still one around that seems to have this sort of vengeance thing, so on and so forth? Or it could be a lingering curse from before, in which case, if that's the case, you would have to find the source of the curse, which you already know, kind of the general area of where it is. So it's just a matter of kind of breaking down the stories that you heard beforehand and where this curse might be coming from or centered.
Were we supposed to report back to the
knights?
vineyard after we killed the Alp,
The
or after we
Major
killed
Domo?
the curse?
After you guys were no longer being hunted down by this thing, he was willing to let you come in and check things out. He just didn't want you having like murder happening on his doorstep or
Yeah,
breaking
have
shit.
Have we questioned him about what the last Witcher that was here, like details on his stuff? I think we did, and he could not give us details, right? Was he able to give us any specifics that I'm not remembering?
So there was some stuff where he's like, I don't know about those things. Like, more or less, you were asking questions that he couldn't answer. You know?
He was gonna let us look at some of the items and artifacts and stuff they had after the curse.
Correct.
After this Alp was slain,
Okay.
I believe. So now we can go check.
If we slayed it, I thought.
Correct.
Yeah.
All
Well,
that
we
stuff.
can
Kind
Yes.
of like
back.
I thought it was like something along the lines like if you return or something like that.
Correct.
Well, let's return with the decapitated head and be like, here you go.
Is there really nothing else that we could use the body for? And I know that's kind of decrepit thinking. I know she probably harvested as much, but would we be able to sell anything, any extra meat or anything like that?
What's your vampire stomach?
So the thing about that is there's actually, let me actually look it up really quickly. So an Alp, to go with what you're, because funny thing about that, I was actually doing even more research recently, and there are things that you guys can actually harvest off of creatures that are valuable to sell to others that aren't necessarily good for
Us.
her
That's for,
crafting.
like the alchemists and stuff like that, right?
Yeah. So like off of
I
an
had to
Alp,
do just a quick search on just the Witcher stuff, like because I remember there was a ton of shit that Geralt would have, but not that he could utilize, but he could sell as like kind of junk.
Oh, by the way, Rena, I found out the other things. Abomination lymph, because you actually rolled well on your survival. Abomination lymph, is that a thing? Yep, it is. The Quabrith.
Think so.
You
Yes,
actually
I
you
see
actually
it.
get another one of those. And so Alpfangs and the Nazen salts is something else that you can get off of them. Those are all things that you are alchemical, blah, 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 blah. But those are the only real because they're naked. Those are the only drops that are off those. So nothing here for selling, but there are other creatures to answer your question, Pat. Where even though it's not good for her crafting, it might be good for something else, like like Wade's crafting, or to sell to
Greater room?
other people.
I know that she's gonna kind of just massacre this in just a way that there's just somebody's gonna find just a body of crap here if it doesn't burn up in the sun or whatever later. But like,
No, they're immune to sunlight.
We have to bury it. It's the first boobs Dorian ever saw.
sure.
Should probably light it.
We had our
Burn it
purity
here.
ring virgin pact.
You forget about Lady Grundle.
Rena, you would know, going to you, if this was just a regular Alp, letting it just sit here and be eaten by the carrion around, you wouldn't care about. But because of the fact that it's cursed, maybe destroying it's not a bad idea.
Okay. Then maybe we would burn it. I think I still have. What do I have? I'm
You have-
pretty sure
you
I
actually
like
do
a
have one
torch
left.
or something.
You know, you have
Yeah.
one. You have one like Igni left, and then you can still recharge some
I
if you wanted to.
forgot.
Yeah.
Don't worry, you have
magic. Ha,
rerolls.
ha, ha. Okay, yes, I'm gonna do that.
Yep.
You have free rolls in case
I will set it
you
aflame.
miss.
Cool. So you do exactly that, and you set it aflame and just burn the motherfucker. Cool. Good job. Thank you. Anything else, guys?
I mean, there's nothing here worth me looking for, is there?
No, we ought to head back now.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty sure.
We should go check out the house that she was in.
Well, we should check out the prizes that we were gonna be allowed to inspect now that we
I think
killed
How
we're
it.
far
going-
away from
I
the
think
house
we're going
are
there
we?
first.
We're like 6 years away from the house.
No, you guys
About a
are
quarter mile, yeah.
from where you guys are right now. You are about a half a day away from the house.
Yep, that's
Of
what I
course,
thought.
it's half a
Quarter
day.
mile.
Yeah, no, that's
We can go there
We're in that
later.
tiny little circle right next to the house. It's about half a day's travel.
yeah, about a half a day. Nope, sorry.
Jesus Christ.
I thought it would be a
Should
quick
probably-
trip.
On
Sorry,
horseback.
guys.
Ask in there if he could help heal her somehow. 'Cause she's still pretty hurt.
Oh, I would have done that. I probably would have just touched you. I've got.
Oh, that's right. Wasn't sure how many you had left.
Yes.
I used my last level 2. I've got.
What's that for?
I just changed it so it doesn't say Daddy's Dice. That's what I've been like half doing on the side, changing the API.
Funny. Okay.
Yeah. Josh said at some point in time he's going to change the gifts, so it's a little bit different for this campaign than it is for my other streams.
I don't know. That was pretty fitting for you, no?
Can I double healing word?
No.
I
So
only just do
5
once.
more.
But you guys can take a short rest.
Oh,
Oh.
Yeah,
I didn't
before you
need
move
to do
on.
that.
Yeah.
Well, I gave you a 5 regardless.
Hold on,
When
boy.
we
You
get
guys
back
take a short
from
rest.
Short rest.
You first of all, you spend a hit dice. You get all of your abilities back, Wade. Pat gets back his bardic inspiration, not his spells. And Messy, because Rena's hurt, you're going to want to use your heal check on her. And Pat, because Rena's spending hit dice to heal, you're going to want to use your song of healing thing,
My song of healing.
where she heals an
Word?
additional d6, whatever it's called.
Come on, baby. Oh,
What's the DC of 15?
yeah.
Look it.
I'm gonna roll a 1 here, but okay.
Hey.
Hey!
We heal a full 1d12 equals 12 plus.
So,
con.
Rena, can you click for me your hit die? Because I always forget something.
It's a 12.
Yeah.
I think she gets to add her level or some shit though. Yeah, she gets
Plus
to add her con. So you actually heal 15 from automatically. You heal 15 because you do max from Messy, and then Pat gives you an additional 4. So you actually heal 19 health as you sit there and meditate for an hour.
Does she get the other 5 from the healing word I did before we did a short rest?
Yeah, and you can have that 5 as well. Kind of like it was one of those right after combat. You know, while you start cutting the thing up, because you want to do those things in combat, but right after combat, as you're cutting the thing up, he says kind of like, hey, good job or whatever it was, and it gave you that 5 back.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll just
other-
go, good job or whatever. I did all the work.
24 total is what you just healed.
Awesome. And then another question. My toxicity.
After the end of the short rest, that drops back down to 0.
Sweet. Okay.
And
Short rest, do
fix
I
my
get my
strength.
spells back?
not your spells, just your bardic inspiration.
Okay.
And Rena, last thing, would you spend a second hit die to try to heal yourself even more because you're still missing 11, sorry?
What you're asking? Would I, or you're asking me to do that?
I'm asking, would you?
He's asking you. I would do it.
And Messy, the thing where she heals, can you bloop that in chat real quick so I can read it? I
No.
It's,
assume we fixed the phrasing at some point.
No.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, look at that.
Proficient during a short rest, DC
skip that
15.
shit.
On a success, if the
Oh,
creature
that
spends a hit
wasn't
die
much.
during the rest, the creature can forego the roll and instead regain maximum hit points. The die restored. A creature can only do so once per rest, regardless. Okay. So, Rena, you heal 5 more. Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
You're at
Didn't she
39.
need to heal her 13 that she rolled first? Did she have to use that?
She that was the max. That was just rolled as an example. And so, Rena, you have out of your maximum hit die, you've used, would you use your
Yeah.
last one?
No, it was just
Would you save it?
wait. Did she get 5 or did she get 9?
I only got 5.
She should have gotten 4 because my song rest, right?
Your Song of Rest already applied. His maximum already applied. She got 5 on top. So it was 24 total.
Right.
Does that not
I'm
go-
good with that?
When spending hit dice, each creature is it only once?
Only once, correct. Once per.
Okay, let me
Yep.
see.
Rena, would you spend the last one or save it? Sorry.
How many are you
Save
missing?
it.
Like 6?
Yeah.
Oh, just save.
Yeah.
Cool. Awesome.
I'm gonna save it.
So you guys do a short rest where more or less you meditate. He plays a little song to calm everybody's nerves. He checks over your wounds. And honestly, at the end of it, it's one of those things where, remember I mentioned the fingers like digging into your skin and up under your ribs and others slash up in your belly? Those wounds are just healing very fast. You're a Witcher. You just meditate it for a little while. Your wounds
Is the
just heal
necrotic damage
fast.
still there?
Until she finishes it, a long rest or short rest. So yeah, that's 7 damage that you can't heal or whatever. That goes right at the end of a long rest. So you actually have 38 health, Rena. Hey.
Wait,
And-
no, what?
I
I'm
apologize.
at 39.
Your maximum health points drop by
You
7
had
until
necrotic
yeah.
damage at -7 on you or something like
Yeah.
that earlier.
So that's
So
fine.
I'm at
So you're actually
38.
you're at your max now. Thank you, Pat.
What am I hitting?
So
Sorry.
38 is my max?
I just remember her like whole
38
part
is
of her
your max right
arm or
now.
something
Okay,
like gray.
thank you. I'm sorry.
38 is your max temporarily because of blah blah blah. All right, so you
Okay.
guys do the short rest. Let's keep going. So you do the short rest and you start heading back to the winery because you're hoping to be able to go in there and check things out because you finally did the thing. You burn the whole body, but of course you grab the head, sans their fangs, and the esophagus. So you bring a mangled up Alp head with you. It's still easily identifiable with its pale skin and its well-known crimson hair and so on and so forth, dragging this trophy with you as you're heading back there. Heading back not to the building where she was, but heading back to the vineyard only takes you guys about an hour, hour and a half, whatever it was, a couple of hours to get there, about 3 days to get to where it was. About 3 weeks later, when you show up at the vineyard, you knock on the door politely. My camera did the thing though, but I have the
Did
dummy
you want to kick
battery,
this one in,
and it's
or-
not actually warm.
Do not. I repaired this door. Do not kick it again.
I'm not kicking it. You can rest.
I'll turn it off like 5
Just
minutes to
open
turn it
with your
back
foot.
on.
Was that your old one? Why is that angle so dramatic?
I was doing this. Remember?
That's a different kind of channel. You can't do that on Twitch.
Yeah, wait, what is that?
Coach. I was doing coach. Hey, I was
whatever you
trying to,
Stop.
coach.
Don't. You can't do that on Twitch.
Messi knows what it is. Yeah, this is
I
Reno.
honestly have no idea what this man's talking about right now. That's crazy.
Yeah, I don't.
Shut up, Messi.
Couldn't be me.
I don't think Rena knows either.
No,
so-
no idea. Mm-mm.
He's gone again. So I guess now we find a greater rune.
Oh,
of,
is this the after show again?
Yep. Welcome patrons to the after show.
This is what you miss.
After show today.
I'm staring at some huge boobs.
You played Cyberpunk.
Hey, come on. Don't call me a boob, dude. This
No.
isn't Drake and Josh.
I was gonna say Scott's there and Messi's right underneath. Horizontal boob.
Turn it back on in about 5 minutes. All right. So, anyways, you guys show up at the thing. I imagine you knock on the door politely.
Yes.
Okay.
Very
I
nice.
think Derb would quickly go up and knock to prevent Dorian from having a chance to decide.
Dorian goes up and kicks in the door.
Arcadia, could you please stop rolling and chat? It's not working. It's just not working. Like use the other commands, toss a coin to the Witcher, inspire some people or not, drink with Siam. Just
Do you have a secret dice you roll to just figure out who you're gonna pick on in chat each week?
I might have that. I very well may have that. Might copy and paste all the chat members and then. Anyways, Wade, you rush up as Dorian kind of like, limbering up. You quickly rush up and because he needs to prove to himself because he bounced off the vampire, so he needs to prove it. So you rush up and you just knock really politely.
And I make sure to like take my gnome body and make it as wide as possible to prevent him from having a clear shot at the door.
Wade, it's very easy for your body to be as wide as possible.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So thing you ever said about me.
Yes.
Sad. I'm sorry to hear that.
So anyways, you walk up to the door, you quickly knock on it. Right as Dorian is starting to give whatever reaction it is, somebody comes over and opens the door and says, "Oh, hello, I'll get the Major Domo if you'd like to come inside. It's a bit cooler than out there."
Well, thank you. We would love to come in and let the Major Domo that we came with a win.
And he nods and says, and looks down and sees the trophy and is like, "Oh, I will." And then just kind of like doesn't even hold the door open for you to come all the way in and shut it behind you. Just turns and walks
She just
away.
got the head tied to her like belt or something.
It's got like some viscera just like dripping down her
Just
calf.
dripping from it. Yeah.
Dripping inside the building too as you walk in. So anyways, the Major Domo walks in, and walks over and says, "I heard that you had a success while you're out there, and so I can very well see that it's true." Turns to the person that came over and said, "Could you please get a mop?" And then they nod and walk off to get a mop, but you can see that they have a bit of a sour look, like, "I gotta clean that up." And he says,
As you couldn't tell by the horrible stench, but you won't need another Witcher to come off the bench. Like step out of the way.
he nods and he says, "You weren't lying when you spoke of your friend's capability, Derb. Did she use your sword?" He says, looking to Rena, but talking to Derb. Looking to
His chest
Atelia.
grows 4 sizes as he puffs it out. He's so proud.
In which
Doesn't
way
even
does he grow
rhyme.
4 sizes?
He doesn't even rhyme, even like a higher pitch than usual. Yes, she did.
She'll just nod as he says that.
He says, "I'm glad that it's worked out for you, and I'm glad the silver is serving its purpose. It's making the community a better place. I believe you came here for a reason, or are you simply coming to show that there is less danger?"
The curse, he'll just look to Atelia. He has no idea how to describe the curse.
The curse, and then he just look.
Well, it's a bit of both. It seems that the vampires in the area are tied to what I believe is actually a higher vampire. So something stronger than this. As she motions towards the head. So it would seem my work here is not finished yet.
He nods and says, "You believe that this curse that you spoke of last time you were here, you think it's inside the estate?"
Do I?
Do we have a map with like the circle area
mean,
that we think?
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
did.
And
Like the
this was in
estate
the-
was
this
the
is-
only area.
That or somewhere outside of it or around.
Yeah,
Yeah.
can we just show the guy the map and be like,
Yeah.
"I'm here"?
Well, you'd be like,
mean, I
it's one of those
suppose.
things where as he says that, you kind of like start to pull out the map and walk towards him, showing that that's the case or whatever it is.
Mm-hmm.
He takes a deep breath, sighing, and says, "I wasn't entirely honest with you last time you came. You asked if there was dangers or attacks or whatnot in the area. And truth be told, not at the estate itself and in the building, I should say, but along the edges, there have been sightings. There have been word that there has been minor attacks, small, repeated, but small. We haven't raised any alarm because we've been able to hire enough guard to keep them at bay, and we, generally speaking, have most of it's a vineyard. There's little to do outdoors at night. Now, when it comes to crushing the grapes, that's something that we could do in the evening, but generally indoors. where we can control things a little bit
I
better.
do indoors too.
But with it being currently
Dorian.
currently in the middle of the summer, we have no tasks to do, generally speaking, at night. So there's little work for us. So, as I said, the attacks have been minimal. We've been able to keep them at bay by having hired guards on hand.
You thought not to tell me because
There's been rumor of attacks all around. I didn't think there was anything greater here. And I didn't want you bringing any more of a burden to the place. I was mistaken. It seems as though you were alleviating the burden. My apologies, Mistress Witcher.
Now she'll never be your beast of burden, friend.
Do you say that?
she'll just
First in
say,
reference
Do you say that?
Jade does.
I can only take care of this problem if you're willing to give me every bit of
Everything you've
information
gotten
you
here.
have.
Everything you've gotten here.
Everything.
Give me your
you
lives.
have. Every bit of information you have.
I have noticed. I have given you every bit of information that I have now. Beyond that, it's your. The room is open to you. You can go and investigate fully. Same as before. You're able to walk around there freely to investigate, but with a chaperone of sorts. If you would like that person to be me, I understand the request, and I will gladly acquiesce it.
I would actually.
He nods and says, "Then we will waste no more time. Do you need to bring the head with you in case there's reactions or something that you're looking for?"
Yes.
He turns to the person that just came back in the mop and says, "Could you please get for our Witcher friend here one of the pillowcases, and please not the fine stuff." And he takes the mop, puts down the bucket with the mop, leans against the wall, and turns and walks back and says, "I do apologize again for my for not being entirely forthcoming with your last visit. Might I make it up to you with offering a glass of wine as you going about your research? I imagine it wouldn't fog the mind of a witcher."
Well, I am over my toxicity, so yes.
Even after resting?
No, she got it all back. Yeah, she's
all
back down to
back
zero.
now.
Yeah, back down to zero.
She can get tipsy as fuck, take a nap, be like, let's do it again.
Let's go again.
Apologies, but did we actually use the poisoned effect during the fight to affect her?
She tried to use it once. Unfortunately, it became better for her to use her parry.
Just
than
parry.
that.
I mean,
yeah.
like the negatives to her
Oh.
being over.
Oh,
Did she
I
have,
don't
like, the
think
poison condition
because
being toxicity
She only
6?
took one. I didn't think she took two.
because there was at least 10 minutes after. So I actually had to roll a D100 earlier, and it was more or less like a luck for when it was the creature attacked afterwards. And she actually rolled D, so it was like a 47 or whatever it was. So she was fine. I didn't have the creature attack while she was still poisoned. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yep, I hear you, Raccoon. So, anyways, moving on. He offers the bottle of wine. He calls to another servant that's nearby. Head to the basement and inform, such and such down there to go in and get X bottle of wine from this vintage. The only person here that would even know what that means is Dorian. And Dorian, you'd be like, "Oh, we're being treated to the fine stuff." And so,
Okay. Wouldn't Derb know if it's something he drank while he was here before?
you think Derb
I'm a lot-
remembers?
After how much
You-
you drank.
I would argue that you'd probably know the taste, not the year.
He
Yeah.
was really sober for the first one.
I don't think they told you what year it was. I think they just gave
Yeah, it
you
was
a
just sitting
bottle.
there. All right, fine, Dorian. Point taken.
Yep, Dorian's the better one here. Get over it. So,
I would just know this is like good shit.
What time of day is it?
because you guys had traveled
Derb?
here and then all the way back to do that fight and then waited and then came back here, it's actually pretty close to nightfall.
Fuck.
What's the weather like?
Well, there's
Hot as
no
balls.
chance of rain. It's hot as balls, with a 15% chance of mild winds.
Humidity's okay.
So is there an 85% chance of no wind?
Yes.
that would be more
Wade, can you
helpful,
please roll me a D100? If you roll,
There's now a hurricane.
86 or above, there's wind.
Oh, it's windy.
It's pretty windy. It's hot as balls, but the breeze is not that bad. Not that bad. It's pretty nice.
It's that late night dead Alp wind.
Yeah. Okay. Moving on. So eventually, they come back with a bottle of wine before the rucksack, and they pop it open with glasses, which are served to you while you're walking. They serve you glasses, so you guys are literally able to walk with a glass of wine and sip it. Do all four of you drink?
Dorian wouldn't.
Derb would sip, but he wouldn't go too ham because he wants to be sober to enjoy looking at this.
You wouldn't go too ham. Oh, come on.
He cares more about his craft than he does the drink.
You're sharing one bottle.
Didn't I know a lot about the wine last time I was here?
I don't think you knew about the wine. No.
No, she did. She was downstairs.
Yeah, I did. I rolled like really high.
That's right. You rolled like a natty 20 or some shit on that.
Yeah.
Yeah. You actually.
And I like told them how to make it or whatever.
Yeah, because you're an alchemist. That's right. You're like, you
helped them.
You knew what was wrong with it. That's right. Oh my god, that's amazing.
Is this the same wine?
Yes. It's the good one. Yes.
When it comes to like battling, Rena's just meh. When it comes to winemaking,
that's how we knew she was rolling as Rena and not Italia.
It's true.
So anyways, you guys have your wine except for Dorian, who's passing up the good stuff, and you enjoy your sipping of the wine as you walk. So three of you, it's one glass each. Woo. Three of you make your way over to the area where the doors opens for you by one of the servants. The major domo walks in with you and says, "Please take your time. This is if you have any questions, feel free to ask. I actually know a considerable amount of stuff about what is in here since your initial walkthrough. I figured I would brush up on my knowledge greater than it was before. Ask questions if you need to, but otherwise, the room is yours." And he leaves you to it. I'm not sure if you guys have any amount of RP you want to do in here, or you just kind of jump straight into rolling dice.
dice.
Yeah, probably just jump right into it.
Does Derb wouldn't know about the fact that your sword is slightly damaged, right?
I mean, I could talk to you about it.
I think that'd be a perception check, right?
I don't know. I was pretty far away whenever it got dinged, so I doubt he would.
Right, but well, I guess it's sheathed now, right?
Yeah, so I wouldn't be able to see.
Until she pulls it out, I don't know if you. Well, no. I imagine when she was carving stuff up, you'd get a good, look at it if she cleaned her blade before she resheathed it.
I don't know. That's a talk we can have later. It was just something that I would talk about.
About cleaning the blade? I imagine it would have been proper.
No, if he knows it's damaged.
Oh, yeah, you haven't handled it, so you wouldn't know. I imagine you winced hard when she hit the rock, but so you guys
senses loses 5 health points.
He feels it. He's like, something happened.
It's like whenever Order 66 is going on and Yoda's like, oh.
So as all the children are being slaughtered by Anakin or Wade.
Thousands of Jedi dying is equivalent to you damaging a sword, Derb.
Spoilers
for a 15-year-old movie.
Yes.
The youngling treatment.
No.
What's that from?
Arnold Schwarzenegger's Kindergarten Cop.
True, I guess.
My favorite.
Who's your daddy and what does he do? Daddy is you. No. Best moment.
It's my favorite Christmas movie.
Moving on. So you guys are in here. Rena, you were saying?
What am I rolling? Mostly she's paying attention to her medallion and to the head too, to see if she can get any weird feeling off of either one.
Sure.
She's making her way through the room, but kind of slowly.
I have a cheeky question for, I guess, Rena, though it's probably for Scott more so. The job that we were technically paid for, was it slaying a vampire or this entire issue, no matter how big it gets? What were you contracted to do so far?
I think it was the Alp in particular.
It was the Alp in particular until it was expanded after you spoke into the them and realized it was something greater.
The knights, I think. Right?
Correct, yeah. And Wade, how cheeky was that question?
Well, now that you've rectified it, I don't have to worry about it too much.
Wow.
Wait a minute. You put me on the spot, and I had to really use my Wade brain there.
Now I feel how Yoda felt.
Dies.
I just didn't know if we got paid for all of this, or if we only.
You're getting paid. You're getting the sum and everything.
You're
you'll be fine.
joking. She's getting paid.
Well, I
We're
know.
getting nothing.
We took some silver bars and some tools, but I didn't know if that covered like the whole job. I didn't know how this worked in this world. If you like take a job, if like it ends up being bigger, you're like, damn, wish I negotiated for more. Or if you're like, it's actually more than I
Typically-
thought. So
typically-
Oh,
They
do
should
you,
just
do you realize
pay
how much
on
the silver
top of-
was worth? It's a lot. Rena, so you are rolling a perception with advantage.
Okay.
wait, can I help with this? Because I've got the magic detection stuff now.
What magic detection do you have? I'm
My
sorry.
history thing.
Oh, so why don't you can actually follow her around and roll me your super history as she's
Just
going around
Derb
looking at
like
things.
doing this, running up.
And wait,
pumps.
feel free to luck die that if you
Yeah,
wanted
I
to.
will. Let's see if I.
Okay.
Hey, there you go. 27.
Perfect. 27 to
He starts
60
yipping
roll.
when he finds or smells something good.
I imagine if it's something cursed, it would probably
Go ahead,
have.
Rena.
Oh, sorry, that wasn't in Derb's deep voice.
So you did the derb whenever he made the silver blade noise.
And Dorian would be able to inspire this one if he wanted to.
I probably
I'd have
would have
to do that.
inspired.
Her.
Probably just would have inspired her on the way
Yes,
in, just
that's
being
what
like, I don't know exactly what we'll be doing, but I'm sure you guys will be able to figure it out.
Is it perception or is it investigation? What's the?
She didn't
Wait,
even
why
roll.
did it do twice?
Oh, she didn't roll. Oh, that's weird. So you take the first one. That's okay.
I only
And then
clicked it
roll your
once.
luck die.
Oh, what?
19.
It's just stuck on one. Does it not roll a d4 for you?
Doesn't she have like?
It didn't
6
even roll
rerolls
the
still
dice
banked?
that
Can
time.
Well, I mean, it did roll it because you
Still on 19.
click
I
it one
mean-
more time for me, Rena.
Which one?
The luck die. Why is it not
Oh,
rolling
there
the die?
Oh yeah, the
Yeah,
dice
it's
isn't
not.
rolling.
Yeah, that's why I was saying
No.
it didn't roll it. It rolled the inspiration, but not the luck die.
You're gonna give us those back, right?
Weird.
Yeah, I'll give it back in 1 second. Let me hold on. When I roll Daddy's dice, oh, it doesn't roll. Never mind, it never does. Okay,
Oh,
I put them back in there. All right, cool. It's all back. My apologies. So I think I don't think it ever rolls. I think I'm just being crazy right now. Moving on. So you with your points going in, you got a 15, 18, 19 total. So
Did
you're looking
she
around
reroll?
with
Did we still have a reroll
perception. Oh, there was that one reroll that was banked that was never used. Do you want to
No,
reroll
don't
that
use it.
luck die?
no.
You could take that that 3 that you rolled for me.
The 3 was the
No,
inspiration.
I don't feel like I should
No.
waste it.
The 3 on the luck. Well, the
Oh.
session's almost over.
Oh,
Does
I
it
guess
expire
yeah,
at
it
the end
doesn't
of the
carry
session?
over.
Yeah, I remember,
I guess
Josh.
I guess if it expires, then yes.
All right, so that gets you to a 22. I think it is what it is, or 21, however that math works. So, Rena, you're walking around and trying to like feel out with this thing, the vibrations and so on and so forth, and you can see that most of the swords that you walk by, these antiquities in here that I mentioned beforehand, that you walk by, happen to be valuable. They happen to have, I don't know what Wade's looking at.
What did she reroll?
She took the luck die. She rolled the luck die.
Oh, okay. She didn't reroll the perception. She rolled the luck die. Okay.
Correct. Unless you wanted to reroll the perception check, Rena. I just know that the 15 was a good base.
Do I get the luck die back if I do that?
You can just straight up re-roll the entire fucking roll.
I mean,
Because
11's not bad, but with advantage, I thought you could maybe do. But you might roll worse, so maybe you want to take the 20. Right now, you've got a 22.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
So that's up to you.
Yeah, 22.
so you can sit with the 22, or you can just re-roll the entire thing. Wait,
I don't know if I
just
feel
sit at the 22,
comfortable
you're
enough.
good.
I think
for
I'm
you,
fine.
honestly, a 22 is a god
I think
roll.
that's fine. Yeah. I'll stick with the 22.
So with you, brain's not working, thinking. Okay, with you going into the area, walking around with your medallion out, specifically focusing on it and focusing on the different artifacts around, you see that many of the swords here, the bits of armor here and whatnot, many of them do have vibrations on them. You can tell that they're magical, but that's not really what you're looking for. You're looking for some types of connections and whatnot. At one point, when you're walking past one particular thing, you see that the way that it's vibrating. It seems to be vibrating a little bit different from the others. By standing on it and focusing on it for a little bit more, you're able to literally take the head. And as you like put the two of them like together, the head of the Alpins, the sword that it's near, and you're holding the thing together, you see that it's vibrating much more with a far greater strength, much more frequency, greater frequency than the others things around that you tried to do these kind of like tests with. And you realize for some reason this sword here, this head here, have a degree of protection connection to them. When Derb, noticing that there's a bit of a focus on this, would walk over towards the sword. You're actually extremely respectful, and you and the Major Domo have a bit of, understanding and respect between one another. Imagine you turn to him for like a bit of like requesting first?
Yeah.
And he would say, of course. And it would even go over and open the case for you and pull the thing down where it's sitting inside of its
snap
sheath.
it in half.
Take it where it's still inside of its sheath and takes it down and actually will remove it from its sheath and lie it on top of the sheath and hand the two of them to you. So you can walk over to a nearby table and start examining this thing. Searching it over and looking at it, you can see, well, first and foremost, this is made out of some, remember I mentioned the 3 different qualities of silver? This is made out of very high quality silver. This is some absolutely fine stuff. But then looking the blade over, checking it out, so on and so forth, you can see that there's a lot of nicks on the blade. You can see that it's been used many times. You can see the runes that are set into it, so on and so forth. They're not yours. The runes that are set into it, so on and so forth. And one of the things that you notice is that it specifically focuses on moon runes, which if you have an extremely high caliber of silver blade, why would you need moon runes inside of it? Unless you were fighting something that you really had to focus on its allergy to silver, as opposed to any other of the effects that you could have, any other magical enhancements on it. So that kind of like already strikes you as a little bit strange. But then even just looking at the nicks on it and so on and so forth, you can see that all the different areas on there, you can tell that the kind of damage on it, it strikes you as like, there's like, not just like the sword being blunted or having nicks where it hit things, almost like scratch marks or something that's gone against it. Almost like there may have been claws or something stopping against it. Trying to get an idea from you, you actually pull out the sword Rena had, and you see the damage she did to the tip of it from when she smashed it against a rock.
Can I fix it, or is it something that's just damaged?
It is damaged. If you roll really well on a check when you're over by the forge, you might be able to fix it. You're going to have to roll well. But we'll worry about that later on. Okay. Looking at the damage that she had done to the sword there and comparing to the damage on this thing, you actually get the impression that it actually looks like the claw marks when you saw the fucking thing, the Alp, trying to block attacks of hers because she rolled terribly over and over again. When you saw the way that she had blocked it and the way that it kind of like affected the blade there, you can see that those blade effects are very similar on the other sword. You think that this may have been the sword that Geralt had used when he fought and slew the vampire that was behind all of what had transpired beforehand. You combine that with the knowledge that Rena had discovered with putting the head in this and the way it was vibrating together. You think that the presence of this blade is literally causing the ire of all of the vampires around.
I said that, but in Derb's voice.
Of course, and rhymey-timey.
Actually, no. Whenever Derb is really focused on his craft, he kind of loses all pretense of like trying to be polite, and to him the rhyme is like a polite introduction. But if he's like examining, it's almost like whenever I don't know, a doctor or someone, like they're just like rattling off things that are like way above your knowledge, and you're like, I don't know what the fuck you're saying. And then like once they realize you kind of don't understand, then he might rhyme or whatever. But whenever he's like going over the blade, he would just be like scratches similar, like, you know, he would just be very like methodical about it, just like naming stuff off by mumbling to himself. And so he would not be like as he would just flat out be like examining it and talking about it, because like his craft is so important to him that he just kind of loses himself in it.
Giving you an opportunity to chime in, Messy. Why don't you go ahead and roll me a Arcana check with advantage, please?
Okay.
Okay.
Hey,
Would you like to luck that one?
Okay.
Either way, so one of the things that you know is that with this curse, it's one of two things. As far as you understand the way this curse might work, either the curse is centralized in this location because the blade is here, and removing the blade from here will actually end the curse, because it's like the blade itself is causing the ire of all these vampires around, is what happened. Or the blade itself is the center of the curse, and so trying to transport it elsewhere will just carry the curse elsewhere, which could just be dangerous for others and cause like almost like a migration of the vampires to plague some other area. If it's the latter of the two, the blade would have to be destroyed. That, or there might be a way to...
No! We've done this before, Pat!
There might be a way to lift the curse.
No.
If the correct ritual or ingredients might be able to be done. Unfortunately, with your 19, you don't know if you know how to lift the curse. I mean, you know people that might be able to.
Yeah,
but
I do know people that might be able to.
But I don't know if you want to go there.
I don't.
I know Kylie does.
But
Right,
also,
Kylie?
it's not really up to me.
So what would you say in character?
Um. So I guess after Derb explains that he thinks the sword is the source of the curse,
He would also be in awe. Like Derb was, whenever he realized that this blade has like a history like that with a well-known Witcher, he would kind of be in awe of it. So you would definitely feel like his appreciation of this sword.
um, Imber would turn to the major domo and say, I'm assuming this isn't your sword to decide its fate upon? It belongs to the Witcher, right?
True, it does belong to Geralt of Rivia. However, it depends on what it is that you're asking or suggesting. If something needs to be done to save the greater area, Geralt would prefer the safety of others than an individual object, I believe.
The only for sure way I know of to remove a curse from an object is to destroy it. I mean, there's other methods we could try, but it might not fix the issue, and it's going to take a lot of time.
If it's destroyed, he says, and he turns from you and looks over at Derb, but he's still talking to you because you're the ones talking about needing to destroy it. The various components, are they salvageable? And then he looks back over at Imber and says, or need it be completely destroyed in its entirety?
It depends on how the curse is applied. I don't really know for sure unless we can find who put it there.
He nods and says, is it possible we can discover who put it there and instead handle that situation, or is this just a matter of circumstance?
This is a silver blade, right?
Yes, this is actually the highest tier of silver. Yep.
It's
Is it
like the
possible-
best that we can get.
So I don't know if this is just me overthinking it, but with the fact that it's such a high tier of silver and it has, I'm guessing 3 rune slots and they're all the rune of the moon right now.
Correct.
Wade is wondering, Derb would probably be thinking this too because you made it so he's thinking that. Is it possible that one of the runes is in fact cursed rather than the sword itself? Could we pop out the runes and see if that changes things?
You wouldn't be able to necessarily differentiate, but most likely this is the condition it was in its entirety during that combat.
Yeah, just okay. I didn't know if that would make a difference or not because it is weird that they would be the same, that rune. At least it would be weird to Derb. Maybe obviously he doesn't know as well as a Witcher, but
You know how he came by this sword?
He had it with him, I believe, before he... The truth be told, I do not know the exact history of this sword. I was given, after the resolution of what had transpired here took place, he was gifted the vineyard, and then I was put under his... put to work for him to look over the estate. I could potentially find out for you. He does keep a degree of record, though very minor degree of record. He's not one for maintaining a very strong journal.
Should be stated that every night we keep this sword under here, we risk someone falling to another vampire. I don't know if that alters his decision making.
he killed what we killed and he got a vineyard?
Just try, can you say it one more time, Messi?
Yeah, he said every night that we leave it down here, we risk someone falling victim to another vampire.
He nods and says, I'm not disputing your claim. And again, I'm willing to bear the burden of delivering this news to Geralt, looking to Dorian saying, assuming he still lives. And looks back to you and says, but if the materials are salvageable, I would at least like to have something to hand back to the Master Witcher when he returns. What facilities would you need to accomplish this task, Derb? Actually, he would say, Mr. Longbit.
Do I need to roll to figure that out?
No, you know that actually the smith where you had worked on Rena stuff beforehand, you'd be able to do it.
Okay. I mean, I would tell him that I didn't know if I knew if I could salvage everything from this or not. Obviously, we don't know about the curse, but as far as the parts go, so I would just tell him, uh, there's a forge not too far where I crafted her blade, and I suppose there arrangements can be made.
He nods and says, "Was this at the arena?"
It wasn't at the Messi.
Wow. At the Pat. So you he says, "It's late. We all know that there's dangers on the road at night. Even though this needs to be done soon, I think we can survive one more evening of this to not put ourselves on greater danger. Why don't we rest for the evening? You can stay as guests here in the estate. In the morning, I will have my horse prepared, and all of us will ride out. I'll come with you, and we will see to it that this blade is unmade."
He's learning from Derp. I like
I understand the reluctance, but appreciate the help nonetheless.
I understand. He gestures towards the rucksack that you have, or actually the head's probably out of it by now, gesturing towards the head wherever you have it settled down. He says, "I understand that you are no, what's the word I'm looking for here? You are no farce. This is no ruse. You are trying to do what you can for the community, and for that I appreciate it. You've been paid well, and I should also," he said, "you've been paid well in coin. I should also pay you in kindness." And he says, "May I have rooms prepared for the four of you?"
She'll nod.
"And I imagine you're hungry from the day's adventure."
Did you say rooms or runes? 4 runes?
Well, I would really love to stay again in this place. Please don't let me use that pillowcase.
Anyways, he says that I imagine you're hungry from this day's adventure. I will have dinner prepared for you as well. It's better to sleep on a full belly.
Derb's ready to accept their hospitality again.
And unless there's anything else your characters felt it necessary to go over in the immediate nows.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. He would actually give you guys he would actually step from the room and have one of the servants nearby step in just to, again, he doesn't necessarily think you're going to steal, but it's formality. They're having somebody standing there with you.
I guess we could just leave with him. I don't think. Does anyone need to be in this room?
No.
I don't need to be in this room.
Nah.
Okay.
Okay. So you'd walk out and you can continue as you're walking then.
Yeah. Imber would say to Derb, "Can I speak with you in private for a moment?"
Derb would nod and just kind of like, probably give like a nod to Dorian, just let him know like it's all right, and he'll step over.
Yeah, and Imber would just like walk down, like not following, just like down a hallway, just real short, so that they're not in eye or ear sight. And he would say to Derb, "Look, I know a lot about curses, and I don't think disassembling it's going to remove the curse. I think it's just going to make things more difficult to track. I mean, we have the thing in one piece right now. We know it's cursed. If we just destroyed it, we wouldn't have to worry about there being anything lingering. We could remove this all at once. And I don't know about you, but I feel like Geralt probably doesn't need a sword sitting in a vineyard that he's never going to visit." I think
Derb will
this is more
nod.
for the Major Domo's sake than Geralt's.
Derb will nod to what you're saying. You can see like visibly he's like disappointed to hear this. And again, he won't go into like his normal sing-songy rhyme voice because he's talking about his craft and he's very like serious about that. He'll just say something. What would he say that? I understand the extent of what you're saying, but a sword with that history and of that high caliber crafting and the materials that went into it, if we don't have to destroy it, sure be a waste otherwise.
And I agree, but the risk here, I mean, we're playing with lives. You saw how hard that Alp was for us to get. I mean, if we leave town and something were to happen, we wouldn't know of it, and we could lose many. we've already lost too many. I've been healing these people for months. The damage is mostly too extreme for me to fix.
I guess I don't fully understand, as I'm not as knowledgeable on such things. If we do destroy this curse, I mean, the odds are, based on the cave we found and then this vampire, there could be other creatures around that would no longer be affected by the curse, but they'd still be hunting, right?
Well, there's always creatures hunting, but nothing the knights can't take care of. This is different.
He'll just nod at that, still not fully understanding how this worked, if it summoned vampires or if the ones that were in the area just all became affected by it or whatever it means. So he'll just nod. When it comes to the curse, I'll defer to what you know or think. I won't make a fuss, so I won't make a big stink.
It's Riley again.
Yes.
Okay. Appreciate that. I just feel really uneasy, even knowing that some of this would survive. These are good people, but we should catch up with the group, I think.
As you're like stepping away, he'll take a moment and the Major Domo here is showing some serious hospitality to us. We should, after conferring with the group, at earliest convenience, tell him we most likely need to destroy the sword. Being upfront and honest with him is the least we can do after everything he's done.
Well, I've never been very good at people, so I'll leave that to you.
He thinks back to like the very few people that have been willing to have more than one conversation with him. And he'll be like the thought, he'll just like Dorian. Everyone loves the bard.
Especially this guy, since he kicked in his door.
He doesn't think about that right now.
I'll go get Dorian.
Yeah,
He'll
Bear
follow
would-
behind you at that point.
Would just would walk off with that. Yeah, cool. So that's it for me.
You guys are able to spend the night.
Anyone else?
No. Yes. No. Yes. You guys are able to spend the night. You get a very, very fine meal. You sleep in very comfortable beds. Dorian, even though you're a rough sleeper, you even get a decent night's sleep. I mean, I'm not saying it's perfect because you have problems, but you know, the good bed made it a little bit nicer for you this evening. You think to yourself, maybe I should start bedding noble daughters. You know, maybe I will sleep better. Nah, that's a stereotype. So anyways, you wake up in the morning and are able to head out relatively quickly. Your horses were all properly turned down, brushed, cleaned, fed well,
Turned
oats
down
and
for
everything.
what? Sorry.
Yeah.
So anyways, and you head out in the morning with the major domo himself as well as one servant to head back the couple-hour ride to the town where the arena area is, where the tourney area is. You go there. There's a lot of knights.
Arena area.
There's a lot of knights there and whatnot. Where when the knights, of course, come and inquire as to what's going on, I imagine your characters quickly explain to the knights all the details, and moreover, the major domo is able to verify everything that's been said beforehand, and gives you guys far more credibility than the already decent credibility you already had with, you know, the eyes and the fire and all that stuff from
Yeah,
before.
the eyes, huh?
Jesus fuck. Looking the wrong way. That way. Just look that way. Hi, cat.
Oh, what's going on with the door? Oh, that's cool. What about my window? Oh,
Door?
cool, yeah.
So, anyways, when you go back there, you explain, and it's probably now when you're looking over the sword and everything, you decide you're probably gonna have to destroy the thing, and he regrettably agrees to it. Here, actually, Wade, what I'm gonna have you do is you're gonna roll me for a deconstruction. You're actually gonna roll me your crafting check, and because you're breaking the thing down. You can roll me an intelligence crafting, sir. Oh, fuck you, chat. Rena, you started that train? God damn it. After this, everybody levels but Rena. She gets
Everyone
to continue
toss
sucking.
a coin to my Witcher.
Yeah,
That's
the
my
one person
Witcher.
that desperately needs the levels can't level.
Yeah, did you tell Wade that he was supposed to level up 3 times because of our campaign on Friday last week where we deferred all of our level ups to Wade?
Oh, what the hell just happened?
He said you deferred all your level ups to me before he got kicked from the call.
I probably just
I
screwed
actually
everything up.
second that. I think I got a clip of it on my.
I just screwed everything up. I'll have to fix
I thought
that
you
now.
just
Yeah.
kicked me.
I'm Durian Longbit.
I'm the Witcher now.
I'm in bear. Yeah, there you go. It's probably better that way.
Damn.
Damn. Short lived.
Yeah. So Wade, make sure you level.
Wade, you're gonna luck that, I imagine, to do a good job.
Yeah, I don't have inspiration anymore. That wore off a while ago. So
Not
21.
bad. So 21, not bad. So you're
Pat
actually
inspired?
able
Is
to.
he here?
No, this is a prolonged action as well. It's going to take him a while to break this down. When you break this thing down, unfortunately, as part of breaking the thing down, you're able to properly remove all the runes. But so you're able to. So you're not able to properly remove all the runes. Like even as you're just kind of like taking them out, because the way they kind of like fused in there and the way that everything's going, the runes end up breaking as you're removing them. The metal itself, as you're trying to pull out the different metals that are in there, you're able to salvage the purity of the silver, but not that stage 3 purity. Unfortunately, it returns it gets a little bit of a mixture
21s
into
are
it.
really bad nowadays.
Not for the quality of shit that you're working with, it unfortunately is not that great. So it unfortunately becomes at stage 2 silver. So more or less, you're able to provide back the same ingot that you
I
took
thought we
from
were
the.
going to destroy all of it. I thought we weren't salvaging anything.
Oh, you still had the chance to salvage, unless you wanted to straight destroy everything. You had the chance to salvage.
I thought we were saying because of the curse, we were afraid to salvage anything.
Oh, my apologies. I misunderstood.
that's what I was
God damn it, chat. Regret it's like so distracting. It's so much of it. So much of it. God damn it. It's like
It's mostly Pat.
it's aggressive.
honestly.
Oh my god, it is Pat. It is Pat. Like it's so aggressive.
I'm surprised that you couldn't see what Pat was trying to do.
Oh god damn it. So, the way that
Oh,
that
you
it
got a bald
goes.
spot.
No, I don't. I have perfect hair.
Yeah,
Perfect
it looks
hair.
like it looks like you got some male
Perfect
pattern
hair.
baldness
Except
coming
for
in.
right in the middle, there is like a little
Dandruff.
like,
No, it's a
Yeah,
colic.
right in the middle, you
It's a
got like a-
colic. It's a colic. Okay.
I thought it was called
No,
a
it's
cow
definitely.
lick.
Or oh, you can't see what I'm doing. So, anyways, the what the hell was I just saying to you?
Jesus, Pat.
Is that a gray hair?
No, yes,
Why is there a
actually.
mime in there, Pat?
What are you talking about?
What was I saying? Focus, Scott. Focus.
Did you
Where's
find the Waldo?
bullshit?
I'm gonna take this off. So,
wanna see how
wanna break
fast
the
I
thing
can
down,
spam it?
and because you want to make sure that the job is done 100% thorough,
Do it.
what you end up doing is just completely destroying.
Raiden. Yeah, we want
Thank
to
you
be
for the
thorough.
50
So what we
bits.
end up doing
You
is
completely destroying absolutely everything to make sure that the curse is definitely taken care of. You just break down all of the stuff. The quality of silver it returns down to is so low, it can literally just be used for fabricating, minting silver coins. Now, while it's illegal to mint coins without you being at the mint, so on and so forth, the best thing you can do is literally take the stuff and just like bury it, destroy it, breaking down even worse by mixing it with other materials to make it even worse. Or you could just like hands the mint over to the government and allow them to mint some coins out of it if need be. But otherwise, this silver is just absolute trash. It is no good anymore. Rena doing an investigation with, of course, Imbear's, not Rena, sorry, Atelia doing the investigation with Imbear's aid. You guys are able to check out and see that it seems like all effects of this would be removed. You believe all of the magic has been completely removed. Moreover, you believe that the curse has been truly lifted.
Hog.
Thank God.
We did it. We can get our money.
Doing a little bit of a flash forward.
Without having to
more
see
money.
Grundle.
Doing a little bit of a flash forward, which we'll handle next session. But as you guys are spending some time here, a little bit of downtime that you guys have here to relax and enjoy your earnings and your winnings and so on and so forth, you're able to do a little bit of investigation of the area and come to the conclusion the attacks have pretty much disappeared. Aside from the same kind of random attacks you would get with just vampires being in the area, they seem to have incredibly lightened up. Even the people that had been attacked before and survived, no longer are they being pestered by those that continue to have the bloodlust. The curse has been truly lifted. You guys, God damn it. You can't even look at it. You guys are had succeeded in doing the task. But what to do at that downtime, we'll get into that again next session. Because during that downtime, as you do a little bit of training, your characters are going to level to gain the new abilities that they acquire. But moreover, Wade, you can actually do a little bit of crafting in that downtime. Rena, you can actually work on some stuff yourselves. Messy, you can actually maybe work on things that you care about for yourself, or start learning the stuff that like breaking down monsters and whatnot that Rena is doing. Spend some time kind of learning that. Same with everybody here. Any of that downtime stuff you care to do, you can focus on it. Awesome. That's all I had for today. I'm glad it took us 7 sessions. I originally plotted in my head 5. There's been a lot of bullshit and whatnot, so it ended up becoming 7. So that's great. We're not including
also had to
session
cut out
0.
an hour out of like 3 or 4 sessions.
That's true. Out of 2 of the sessions, we have to cut an hour so far. Absolutely.
Also, one of the sessions was a prequel.
We didn't count that. That's not in the number lineup.
Oh,
yeah.
damn.
Yeah. So it's been 8 weeks we've been playing so far. Jesus, chat. Oh, that's Pat again.
I can
Oh, like,
break
wait,
it
that's the
again if
same
you'd
exact
like.
pattern. Oh God.
Tell the story.
Stop.
Oh,
It's too
jeez.
much.
Goodbye.
Oh God, it's so aggressive.
I used to see other people chatting, but now, even with a closer look, I can't.
Congratulations, you all level. We're gonna start doing our outro. But as we do our outro and you announce who you are and where you're from, you guys might want to preload this. So I'm gonna go to you first, Messy. Messy, who are you? Where are you from? Who are you? Where are we from? And what's your favorite ability your character is gonna get on the level up?
I got no idea. I don't know what I get on my next level. I'm excited to find out. What were your other questions? I don't know. Twitch.tv/Messy was taken, Twitter.com/MessyTwitch. Because I don't keep my shit synced. So, quick update. I talked to Wade about this. I don't know if you heard, Scott.
I have not.
I finished my last final
finished on Wade?
ever. My last final ever of college.
Oh, actually, no, I
Congrats.
did not. Seriously, congratulations.
Congrats.
Yeah, I get my degree at the end of the week.
Oh no, seriously,
in.
really?
Yeah,
That's amazing.
yeah.
Your bachelor's degree,
Oh,
right?
that's sick.
My batchies, yeah.
Is it a BA or UBS?
Science.
Okay, wow,
Yes.
you are a bunch of BS. I agree. Well, that makes sense.
I'm
Yeah.
Completely. Yeah.
Well, no,
So
seriously.
you have
I
to
think
call me
mine was
Dr.
art.
Messy now.
It's philosophy.
Can we get a
art.
bunch of Pog in chat for Messi? Because that's fucking amazing. That's
Took me a
absolutely
long
amazing.
time.
And Messi deserves a lot of. Good job, man.
That's not. A
Why
pog.
did you do
That's
that?
Not a pog.
That's not a pog, dude.
That's not a pog.
Freaking Scott.
Scott.
Scott's like,
Thanks. Yeah. So I go by doctor now. Thank you. I didn't go to
No.
some X amount of years of college to get this bachelor's just to not be called doctor. So thank you. Thank you guys. Thanks. That being said, stop, dude. You're gonna get photoshopped into something I don't want to see.
Oh yeah.
You've probably already seen it.
I'm basically taking off the rest of December. I don't feel like doing any streams this month, but January I'm going back to work full time, and I'm still doing the D&D stuff, obviously. But I'm gonna
We'll
find
see
some
you in
time.
January then. Thanks for
Find
joining.
something. Why'd you green screen yourself giving a BJ? That's such a bad idea.
Because you know what?
Who's the guy who does all the Twitter edits?
Troll's not here. It's
His
okay.
name?
Troll?
Troll's not here.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Well,
Keep going.
Someone send it to him. Thank you. Yeah, so in
I got
January
it.
I'm
Don't you
starting
worry.
work full time, and then I'll figure out my schedule and start streaming again. I'm excited to do that. Yeah, but other than that, I'll be here regular times.
Beautiful.
Enjoy
And
your holidays.
And again,
I assume we'll be
truly
next
mean
week,
it.
so I don't know why I
Congrats
said
from somebody that was never even able to get an associate's degree because I just could not focus on school that much. Like I am actually genuinely impressed by those that can knuckle down because college is part being smart and part just having like the tenacity to get through it because a lot of those classes are just complete and utter
It
bullshit.
sucks.
And so, and then there's a good number of them that's like genuinely challenging. And so, I always very high respect for those that can knuckle through and get through because I lack the capacity to do so. So, kudos.
You know what really pisses me off though? My girlfriend got 2 bachelors in 3 years of college, and she's already started her master's. She hasn't even hit her 4th year
That
of college
sucks to
yet.
be dating
She's
someone who's
working on her
really
master's.
smart and getting after it. You know, having
know,
that kind of
it's-
passion and drive.
Yeah, it sucks.
I feel bad for you,
She's
dude.
incredibly smart. She's passionate. She's driven. She's
Man.
also like $60,000 in
I was gonna
debt.
say,
but
that
that's
sucks.
okay. We'll figure that out. Student
We'll
loans
figure
are
it
no
out
big
eventually.
deal. You
I
know.
was gonna say, why does that suck?
It
Wade?
took
You're in that.
me-
You're in that.
I think it took me
Situation.
8 years to pay off my student loans, which is actually still
Yeah,
pretty
that's
fast.
what I can't wait for that. Woo!
Brittany and I started our relationship with we're not going to do vacations or do any of the fun stuff our friends do. We're just going to spend all of our money paying down debt, and that was like our life. Like, you want a beer? Good. We do it here at the house. We bought the stuff like it's expiring yesterday. We bought it on discount. You know, like that was life for a while, just to pay it all down. But Brittany was a fucking magna cum laude person, so I hear you on that one. When the SO makes you feel dumb.
We knew it wasn't you, Scott.
It was not me. It was not me. All right. After you, Messy, Rena, what's the thing you're most excited about leveling up?
Actually, really looking forward to my signs getting like more badass.
Yeah.
Like that's gonna be
Hey,
sick.
hey, Rena.
Huh.
Hey, Rena. What's your sign?
Wow.
Actually, I'm a Cancer, so
I've noticed.
So,
I've
I
noticed in
try
my
all
life.
the
Understood
time.
that joke or where it originated from. Why is that why do people ask that?
Astrological.
Amazing, Josh.
I know an
Women love
astrological sign, but like
signs.
I do.
I
So you
watched
say,
the
"What's your
Game
sign?"
Grumps
'Cause they
play
like
like
talking
House
about
Party, and that was one of the questions you can ask someone in that game too. And I just never understood why that was like the meme question.
Because it gets them talking about astrological signs and all that. Only women care about that. So if you go in like,
That's
hey, I'm a
sexist.
woman.
I know
like
dudes that
womanly
care about
things
it.
too. Then they like you.
Yikes.
No.
I
You're
used
wrong,
to read
stupid,
my
but-
horoscope in like the Weekly World News. That like shit tabloid paper.
I just want to
Bat
say
Boy. I think it was Weekly World. It had Bat Boy in it all the time.
I'm dramatizing. I just want to say. Also, I don't know what the hell you're talking about. Wade.
Rena, would you like to
Tabloids.
tell
You go
us
to
where
the
you're
store, you buy
from?
like that weird tabloid where it's like
I'm around.
Ronald Reagan's still alive and
Y'all
he's
know me.
boning the Queen of England, and it's all these like lies and weird shit.
Oh,
That's
tabloid. Yeah.
Follow
gotcha.
everybody else here. Marina the Destroyer. That's it.
Get rid of the destroyer. Here you go. Or read it.
RENA the DE Destroyer.
DE Destroyer.
That's
Spell
RENA
correctly.
THEDESTROYER.
And Patrick,
really long.
Patrick, would you like to tell us about your Cyberpunk 77 stream that you're doing and Wade's
I
penis?
have a big penis.
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna ask how big your penis was, Pat. How big did you choose?
Big.
And
like
did you get the
as-
cap or the no cap?
It's no cap, dude. Mushroom tip for days.
No cap. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
Wait,
I'm as big as Scott is tall.
Oh wow.
Oh, so pretty.
You're
small,
fucking
man.
huge. That's like 6 feet.
Yeah, it's like 4 feet, dude.
Oh god damn it.
What are you talking about? He's like 6 inches tall. You have like an action figure dick.
In the game, you could use a katana. I just whip my dick around.
Arcadia rolled a 2. Just saying. Anything else you'd like to tell us, Patrick, about your penis or your streams? Or where to
This
find
is
them?
Winnie the Pooh riding a robot.
God damn it.
Wade, I really gotta pee. It's your turn because I
Do you
want
think
to
that robot
pee.
feels Winnie the Pooh's small wiener on the back of its neck?
Probably.
Okay, if we're gonna keep talking about penises,
I
I'm
kind
gonna
of
go
talked
pee.
over Rena's turn. So Rena the Destroyer, go follow. She'll be running some of my videos and streams on Rerun. I give her permission to use my content now. So
Fucking Arena's like, hell yes, dude.
Oh, what? No.
Hey guys, check out this video of me and Wade.
just go check out
It's just
twitch.tv/Rena the Destroyer or twitter.com/ is it also Rena the Destroyer?
Rena Destroyer.
Rena Destroyer. Didn't feel like
Yeah.
putting the
Oh, you
there. Got a little
changed
lazy.
I tried. It was too long.
So
What the fuck?
No,
That sucks.
I
Hey
did
Rena, let's do
suck.
it. Let's do a 24-hour marathon stream of us reacting to all of Wade's YouTube videos.
Okay, I'm down.
You'll regret it.
Okay.
you'll have the same reaction to each one. It'll be like, people watch this guy.
'Cause,
Oh.
Wait, how many years have you been streaming? Wait,
Streaming?
sorry, your YouTube videos. My apologies.
November 19th of 2012 was when I posted my first video.
8 years, 24 hours. That's 3 videos a year. So 3 hours per year.
No.
Yeah,
no.
that's how it
I'm-
works.
That's good math. I posted 9 videos total.
Yeah,
3
yeah.
a year, but I just skipped the leap years.
Wait, what? No, three
You're saying
hours?
No,
3
I'm just
hours
doing
per
Dalek
year.
math.
3
We call
hours
it
per
DM.
year. No, 3
Slide
hours
into
per
my
year.
DMs, my Dalek maths.
No, 3 hours per year. That makes
I think
sense.
I think the DM has the right math.
8 times 3 is 24.
I have no idea when I got partnered on Twitch. Is there a way to find that out?
Who cares?
Technically, you should have gotten an email about it. Check under
Email Jeff.
your emails for Justin.tv. When I got
Yeah.
partnered, it was still Justin.tv.
I know my longest tenured sub on Twitch is like 78 months or something. So however long that is.
Damn.
But wait, is Erica a first-time subscriber?
72 is what?
Does she have the first
5?
badge next to her?
I don't. Think-
6.
I don't know.
72 is 6 years. So
Six
six and a half years.
Six
Just-
and a half years.
yeah.
So I've been on Twitch since at least 2014. On YouTube since 2012.
Oh, there you go. Cool. So 6 years, 4 months is the longest subscriber. Cool. So anyways, and my name is Delric, twitch.tv/Delric. I do other things over there. I even do Messi and Reno over there. So check it out.
I like how Messi doesn't react and Rena smiles.
Wait, I was
to them.
sorry. I'm pulling up my reaction. Sorry, hold on. I can only react through other means.
We're gonna wait for it.
Other memes.
I want to go.
memes?
Oh,
I forgot about that.
what the fuck? Okay, but you know what, everybody, we gotta go. I gotta pee, and we gotta do our after show quickie thingy. So
Not in
why,
that order though.
why
Are
don't
you
we
gonna
just
get up and leave during the after show again?
why don't we just roll credits while I pee, and then I'll come back and we'll raid somebody. Isn't that how it works? Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, I'll be right back. I'll be right back.